Welcome to another Realm Smith Live D&D session. We want to welcome you to Sentinels of the Storm. This is episode 18. It's called The Chosen Path.
A lot better than the last
way
title.
of describing that.
Yeah, the last title was...
Being eaten alive.
Was it?
No. Could have been.
Something were...
TPK, something?
Something.
Will They Survive was the last episode.
Yeah,
That was the name of the last episode.
pretty much it.
Is that not really the theme of every...
You guys have proven to be quite challenging to keep alive sometimes. Couple of announcements before we start.
Please.
This is again, so you guys, for those of you that aren't familiar with our schedule, Sentinels of the Storm happens every other week, and then Order of Dragonsbane with different players and Brandon DMing happens on the off week. So we swap back and forth across weeks. This is Sentinels of the Storm. We will describe where we left our characters last very soon after character introductions.
Curious state.
You guys are in the midst of it. Let's just say that. Check out our Owlbear article in Dragon Plus. We were featured this past month. So check out the most recent issue of that. We have really big news about our crate. So what we've done, I'm going to bring this music down a little bit because this bard is in my ear. And I'm trying to, not you. Although that is usually the case. It's often
That's the other channel.
I'm in your ear.
Yeah, you're in my ear. Yeah.
Euphemisms abound again tonight.
Yeah. So anyways, really big news. We've decided to go to one crate per month. What our crates are, for those of you that don't know, we'd like to teach you guys how to make the most of your tabletop experiences. And we thought, how amazing would it be if we shipped you everything you needed in order to create an encounter per month. We teach you how to paint it and build it and all that fun stuff. So we've been doing that now since June. We just shipped out July's crates. So those that are subscribers would have gotten July crates now. So you should have gotten today or tomorrow. Then August crates are going out and September crates are going. We're a little behind, folks. We're trying to figure it all out. But that's why we went to one crate, was so that we could get you the best experience possible in the larger layer crate price. Which is super very exciting. We're going to reach out to existing subscribers to talk about how you can transition, but we're actually going to give existing subscribers the October crate for the same price as your encounter crate, just for October, so you can check it out.
Very nice.
The best thing about the crates, actually, is that we've been charging $30 extra for a Vallejo hobby pack for your crates. We've actually been able to, because of our good friends at Vallejo, to actually put paint in every single box at the $100 price point. So you're getting like $130 worth of value in that box. We heard you guys, and we understand that you felt like the value wasn't necessarily there, so we have upped our game.
Nice.
The next huge piece of news is that our October crate is actually a Kobold Press crate. And so we are featuring a creature from the Creature Codex, which has just come out very recently. It's the Zombie Lord, and we're actually going to create a custom mini for that box. So the only place you can get an exclusive Zombie Lord miniature is in the Kobold Press crate from us. So check us out, realmsmith.tv, and you can subscribe to that crate. You have all the month of October to subscribe, and then in November we'll ship that crate. So it's a bit of a kind of Halloween-themed crate. The encounter is going to be written by Dan Dillon, who was one of the writers on the Mad Mage supplement, which has come out. So from D&D. So very, very excited. Wolfgang and Dan and all those folks at Kobold Press are really, really great people, and we're very excited to partner with them on our October crate. So check that out, realmsmith.tv. That was a big one. I want to thank our partners, WizKids and Sirenscape. Of course, WizKids minis all over the table. You'll see it much closer when we actually get into the game. But we're actually also using minis from the Assault of the Giants board game. We had scale issues because we're currently in the Eye of the Allfather, or were, and are returning there. And everything was just too big for the scale that we needed. So we've actually scaled it all down and used little giant minis from Assault of the Giants to kind of bring it all into scale, which is super awesome fun. So we're going to do that. Thanks to Sirenscape, of course. All the atmosphere tonight that you hear will be from Sirenscape. Every week that is the case. We also include Sirenscape sound set download keys in every single crate based on the theme for that crate, which is super cool too. Last week, Jen McConnell won our WizKids prize pack. Those prize packs will be sent out very soon. We like to send them all out within a month. So now that it's October, our good friend Todd over here will be shipping out prize packs to you all. and the winner of the crate. So once a month we will be giving away a crate. It will not be this stream, but you will, in the next 4 weeks or so, we'll be giving away a crate as well. We are doing a giveaway. We will do a WizKids prize pack tonight. The way that we do it is if you share the stream to your Facebook, then you will get one entry into the drawing. The important thing to know is that when you make that post and when you share it, make sure that it's a public post. So you can click the little and basically toggle it on to make sure that it's public, because we don't know who you are to be able to say that you've won unless it's a public post, because we can't see it unless it's public. So make sure that you publicize it, which is very important. As well, what you'll see is if we're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch currently. On Facebook, right beside, kind of up to the right of the stream right now, you can click the little bell icon to be notified every time we go live. So if you're doing laundry on a Monday and you forget that we're playing, we'll let you know. So make sure that you click that. As well on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and click the little bell icon as well. We have lots of cool tutorials and things like that on YouTube as well, so you can check that out. I think that's it. That was a lot of announcements, but we're very, very excited. Kobold Press is something that we've wanted to talk about for a while, so we're excited to have that information come out tonight. First, you guys have heard it first. Right here.
We heard it first, but
Woo! All right, so we're going to jump right in, right after character intros. We are going to start with the noob tonight. So the last 2 sessions, we haven't done that. We've spared her from being the first. But tonight, well, I'm kind of feeling a little...
switch it up.
Yeah, I'm switching it up a little bit.
feeling a little dickish tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not nice. It's not nice, Jeff. It's not nice.
Awesome.
Monica!
So yes.
Of Halo fame.
Yes.
I like to say it every time because it's really cool.
Yeah.
She makes boys cry, is really what it is. She was
That's
third.
what Halo does, apparently.
That's well, Monica does when she kicks their butts.
The decorative frame on my license plate says my other car is a Warthog, so.
Oh, very,
Quite proud of that.
very good.
Screw that one.
Very good. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do a little something different with intros tonight. So I want you to tell me who your character is, what class they are, race, and all that stuff. All the stuff we do every week. But then I want you to tell me one important thing about your character that nobody knows. You want me to come back to you
Jesus.
on that?
That nobody knows.
Or just something,
Well,
it's one important tidbit of
what
information
if
about your
I
character.
don't want
Not that
to
nobody knows.
share the thing that nobody knows?
Well, then you
because
choose another
everybody's
thing.
gonna know it.
You choose that.
Like boxers or briefs. I don't know. Like something, it can be whatever. You want to
Okay.
start over here first and then we go that way?
Okay,
Or?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because I'm better
Jeff,
prepared for that
Please lead by
question?
example.
Yeah, much better prepared for that question. Jeffrey.
Well, I can tell you everything except the secret thing. So, I play Roscoe Tossbottom, a very staid, mature, and responsible Air Genasi bard. What else? As an Air Genasi, I'm blue and wavy and, much like I am in real life, actually, at least today.
And currently covered by Todd's coif. His hair.
My hair.
Okay!
You were.
I didn't quite understand where our DM was going.
Yeah,
when
that
I
was-
saw that. I was like, it's kind of an odd thing to start
Sounds
off with.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Perhaps Todd should sit back a little bit.
Currently covered in Todd's hair, which
Cool.
There you
is
go.
a typical Monday
Which
night.
there's a
thing.
lot of now.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I got it.
Is that okay?
It took me
Go ahead.
like 5 minutes, but I'm
Important little tidbit of information about Roscoe that you want people to know.
Why don't?
Doesn't have to be something nobody knows, because we know Roscoe pretty well, but something that it could be about the character, it could be about like why you made him, it could be anything.
Why I made Roscoe?
Oh, dear.
That's a great story.
Oh, that's a long
That's
story.
good,
We
yeah.
don't have
Oh,
time for that story, Jeff.
We'll shut that down real quick. I wasn't photogenic enough to play D&D originally, so that's why Roscoe exists, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity to play a character so much unlike my first one.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Well, you kind of walked into that one, Jay. So.
I did.
All right, Todd.
Todd, you're
Looks
up.
like you're up.
So I play McGill. McGill is a wood elf ranger. That pretty much covers the character.
Yeah.
Something about McGill that I'll share. His childhood name was Ipalin, which means little arrow. So he adapted a name, and he's actually tall for wood elf, so he's no longer the little arrow.
Does McGill still have a little arrow, or has it become a medium?
No, his
sized arrow
quiver
as
is
he did?
full of big arrows.
It is, okay. Didn't take long, did it, folks?
We're not even through intros yet.
So sorry for all you younger viewers today. What's your character? Vor, yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, well, I'm Brandon Perkins, and I play
Milk drinker.
Vor. Yeah, he really likes milk.
Yeah.
And the
He does.
reason why he really likes milk is because when he first escaped from his slavery, he was running for miles and miles to catch his freedom. And when he finally stopped, he was in the town of Bryn Shander, where a child brought him a glass of milk. And for him, it was his first literal taste of freedom.
I thought
That's
you were talking about a
why
cow.
he loves milk.
I thought you were going to go some of that.
That's a good story.
That is a good story.
That's cute. That's
Yeah,
cute.
and that's something about Vor that you didn't know before.
Wow, wow, a couplet?
That's-
What?
You're the bard today. You get
Maybe
I should do
Before.
Yeah, okay.
a fansha. You're
It's
Arachna?
Acantha.
Acantha. Fuck, I always
Okay,
forget
so
that.
I am a Wood Elf Druid, and my name is Acantha Anachok. And something you didn't know is Anachok is actually Cortana spelled backwards.
Oh! Snap!
Well then.
That is something none of us knew.
No.
That was good.
Entirely
Wow, I am a little
appropriate.
impressed.
Not bad.
I'm a little impressed.
Yeah.
Thunder?
Feel
the thunder?
That's good. That's really good. All right.
What's
Alright.
possible items spelled backwards?
Bottom toss?
No idea. All right. So last time we left our
Moving right along.
intrepid adventures.
Oh my goodness.
You guys were in Great Worm Cavern, which you had traveled to in order to retrieve a relic, a giant relic that would allow you to speak to the Allfather, the voice of the Allfather. As
Well,
it were.
wouldn't it give us one
The
path
oracle.
to the?
Yeah, so the Oracle, you were told that you would be given one path to the Allfather to find out kind of what's going on with the Ordning if you brought back this relic.
But every relic will give us a different path.
And every relic will give you a different path. You guys chose the Frost Relic, or the Frost Giant Relic. You traveled to Great Worm Cavern and found that a giant shield made of dragon scales was being used as a gong. And
bong?
so a gong.
Gong.
You met a bunch of zombies. The same
17
thing.
more days.
Yeah. Vor was afflicted with his weird undead summoning chest issue that he has, quite mysterious. And you guys retrieved the gong to be met, and when it fell and it crashed to the ice below, all of a sudden you...
It awoke the dragon.
Yeah, you guys woke 3 Remoras, 2 younger ones, and 1 adult. At this point, Vor has left the building.
Yeller belly
he
coward.
He has moved on.
But he has our relic.
He has the gong, which was shrunk quite craftily, actually, by our resident druid. And he's currently on Vrux, and he has taken off towards where he believes freedom is.
And what happened to the adult Remoras? Are we
It's-
getting to that part?
Yeah,
Okay,
and then the adult Remores was polymorphed into a kitten.
Kitten. A very hardy, resistant kitten.
And we ain't kidding you.
Ding!
Oh, I just lost 1 billion brain cells. I think I can DM now.
Oh my god.
We're not with him. We're not.
Okay.
No, we are not with him.
I'm just gonna give you this now, just so you're ready for
Just give me the black one. Just give me the black
That's-
Oh,
one.
I got one from last time.
Yeah, that's inspiration. That's our death
Okay.
save.
Oh, that's
That's-
okay. I thought that was
They're very different things. Used for very different uses.
not the
You do have
inspiration die?
you do have an inspiration dice. Do you still have it somewhere?
That's funny.
You still do?
Yeah, I took it home with me from last time.
You should have.
Here, you can just use this one.
Yeah. No.
No, that one's weighted to roll 1.
That's for one purpose and one purpose only.
1 again? How is this possible?
To kill Roscoe. That's the only purpose it's used for.
God, there's a recurring theme in this
Yeah,
campaign.
exactly.
I'll be
All
doing
right.
my swan song in another week.
Yeah.
I hope you
So
created a new character.
Jeff's on to his 3rd character.
Apparently,
I
Ross
can't
was not
find
lively enough.
Where are my inspiration dice?
We won't be very soon.
True.
I don't like that.
I think you're the only one that could res any of us too.
That is true. Yeah.
Can I throw the spell up in
That's
the
right.
air with a packet of
That's not very
birdseed and wait for it to hit me?
I'm being really weird about
probably
inspiration dice. There you go.
There you go.
All right, so okay, and so currently Vor is taking off, and you guys are kind of in high pursuit. There is a freezing kitten.
It's got hours. We've discussed this.
Do you know him?
Okay.
Do you call them at home?
Yeah.
Do you have a personal relationship with this
I know what I turned it
kitten?
into, all
No,
right?
you don't. Okay, anyways. So, jumping right in, you guys are in the midst of the cavern, and Vor, you are out the door. Get it? I don't remember what initiative order we were at, so I am just going to start at the top. And at the top is Roscoe.
Okay.
Sorry, Miguel.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you do?
Everybody, run for the door! And I just,
I was inspiring.
You
I'm
give
running.
him.
I give it. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my dash action and move 70 feet.
Okay. All right. McGill takes off towards the door. Cynthia currently is face to face with one of the young Ramorazes, and is climbing down the side of the cliff, and it's kind of snapping at her, and she's like kicking at it and trying to like get away. Currently, because she was trying to take off.
Yeah.
Remember, she started coming towards you guys.
Towards us,
She
yeah.
turned and she left.
Yeah.
Once again, you hear a quiet voice, Akantha, say, "Please don't leave. Not yet."
I'm 70 feet away already. If you-
So I'm gonna stay. Can I like turn invisible?
Do you have invisibility as a spell?
I don't think I do.
Oh,
No,
you know what?
So then you can't.
Somebody else in the party could turn you invisible, but you'd have to tell them about it.
Yeah. Where were you guys in the midst? You guys were all kind of clumped up.
I was on the ramp. I was on the ramp.
Yeah. So now you're at the base of the ramp, basically. You've made it about 70 feet. Remember, there's 50-foot squares, so you're at the base of the ramp.
Yes.
You are basically at the entrance of the
Yeah.
of the.
Like
You're, yeah.
off the map. Because
Yeah.
I've been doing full dashes on Brux's back.
Yeah.
It's 80 feet per turn.
As
Yeah.
as I go past the adult Remora's kitten, I pick it up.
Oh,
The kitten.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make an animal handling check.
Yeah, absolutely.
While he's doing that, Roscoe, what would you like to do?
Can I also use primeval
depends on what
awareness?
happens
Is that?
here.
At the same time,
Primeval awareness is just
Is it
a
a bonus
feature.
action?
No, it's just
No, but you have to. It has to be a bonus
Oh.
action or something.
Yeah.
no.
It would
not
be
just automatic.
an action or a bonus action.
If it's an action, no. If it's a bonus action, yes. Go, Roscoe. What do you want to do?
It depends on what happens here. If he gets a nat 1 in his animal handling
Doesn't matter.
check. Doesn't matter?
Oh, well, you see him take off.
Yes, it is. As an action, expend one spell.
An
slot.
action.
Yeah.
So you can't go
Okay.
double your movement.
Okay, so I'll go half.
Okay.
Or
So you're just gonna go
I'm
30
I'm
feet?
not going to go the dash. I'll go
You go your
35.
yep.
And I'm going to attempt to pick up the kitten
Okay.
as I go past. And that is...
And I'll let you try and pick up the kitten as a kind of free action. So
Just sort of scoop it up.
yeah.
That's 19.
With no problem, you pick up the kitten.
Okay, and I tuck it in.
And
And
kind
I
of just like
I make sure
Okay.
it stays warm.
okay.
For argument's sake, if I had cast Fireball,
Yeah.
it's got a 20-foot radius
Yeah.
and it's 8d6 damage.
Yeah.
If I cast it 23 feet away from the kitten, would the blast of the heat be enough to warm it to prevent it from freezing?
I've already got it inside of my.
I know, I was just
cloak,
curious. That's
my
where I was going to go with
furs.
that. So
You can absolutely
Very
try and
creative.
find out what happens.
I thought you were going to use the blast to draw the
that's full
reward.
ID. No, okay. So we're all running for the. Where are we running for the exit?
Yeah.
Are we not? Are we going down past the Remoras?
We're going. Well, okay. So you guys are going down the ramp.
Yeah, the slope.
Yeah, they're down that slope, past the Remoras, which are at the bottom of the slope.
Right.
So you really got to be good. You want to get past those Remoras.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 4 good.
Do we know, what do we know about Remorses?
Give me a nature check. Well, what do you want to find out? What are you trying to...
I want to find out if
Ascertain.
they're resistant to fire.
I'd like you to make a nature check.
All right.
Oh!
hello.
Natural 20.
First crit
First of the game.
I
All right.
know everything about them.
All right. You have studied Remorases before.
Of course.
You did face one here.
Yeah.
And you know that they are absolutely resistant to fire. And cold.
Absolutely resistant?
No, like they are resistant.
Oh, they are resistant.
Yes.
So they take
And
half
cold.
damage, or are they immune?
What it means in game, you don't necessarily know, but yeah.
It's a 20.
Well,
I should know
Yeah,
everything.
they're because of their superheated body,
Right.
which causes them to burrow. They have a natural
Resistance
to fire and cold.
Okay.
Resistance
currently-
in the player's handbook means half damage.
Right now, you
True.
do not see one of the young Remoras. It started to burrow again. You do see the adult is in your hands, and the other one is snapping at. So you think that you have a clear thing. As you were passing, you did see that there was glitter at the bottom of this cavern.
Yeah, under the ice.
Yeah, not under the ice, below through the hole that the Remoras. There was almost like a cyst in the ice where they lived.
So like a cistern, like a hollowed out underneath
nest.
the ice.
Yeah, and there was you see glitters down there,
So
which
you're
you
gone.
could tell was gold pieces from where you could, but you just kept going.
It's the three of us
I
that are
was
running.
still
Right?
like, nope, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Miguel? The three of us are running together?
I'm
would-
running.
okay,
I've
so,
told
yeah.
the two of you to follow. She's heard a voice and is
I'm
doing
hearing
stupid
voices.
shit.
Right.
Stupid shit.
Okay.
What do you do?
How far are we from the exit? Where we need to be?
A few hundred feet.
At least
Yeah, several hundred feet.
300 feet.
300 feet? Okay. So I grab Acantha. Acartha?
Acantha.
A con.
Agatha? Acantha.
Christy?
Claudia Cortana. I grab Agatha and I cast. Whatever! Why can't we just call you Julie or something?
Come on, you can do whatever you like.
Okay, Acantha. I grab Acantha and I cast Dimension Door,
Okay.
Ooh.
and we rocket 500 feet forward
Woo!
to well out of the Remoras' reach.
Okay, so you want to, so you rocket.
Well,
through
sorry,
the, through
if
the
we're
doorway.
300 feet
You can
away
see
from
the doorway.
Yeah, we're going out the other end of the doorway.
Okay, so you all of a sudden you're gone, and you appear on the other side of the massive ice pillars that make up the entrance to the
Okay.
domed entrance
Cast
to the
that
cavern.
one.
And
Okay.
you find yourself just standing in the snow.
I'm all
Do that
alone.
more.
No one beside
Oh, by myself.
No, with him.
Oh, okay.
Poof back.
Yeah, I just sent you back.
No
Oh,
one
face
to
them
derive.
alone.
There's like a smell of ozone in the air as the dimension door dissipates.
Okay.
I'm literally all alone
Is there a
there.
way to find out what's around me? Like that person the voices I heard from last time. Are the voices still there?
You don't hear it. You haven't heard it since the last time it said something.
Yay, we're
Four.
safe.
Ooh.
Yep.
As you are
Yeah.
given her, I would like you to make a dex.
Just give it her.
Kevin.
I think
I
it's
would-
the riding motion.
I would like you to make.
Acantha, avert your eyes.
It's gonna be one of those nights. All right.
Oh.
And
Yes.
the Brux have a very special release.
Not that
Oh,
special.
dear.
It's pretty unspecial.
What do you have over here? Okay, all right, so... I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw as
no.
these two appear directly in front of you
Nice.
as you are
Awesome.
tearing out the entrance.
Well done. Thanks, everybody. 6.
I would like you guys to make a dexterity saving throw as Vor and Vrux
I'm just
charge towards
going.
you.
What do we have to?
I have a DC in my head that you have to pass. It's higher than that.
Higher than 6.
Yeah, it's higher than 6.
What?
9.
6.
So I got 12.
A 9. You come to,
Okay.
you're like, what's going on? You turn just as Vrux and Vor smash into you on your shoulder, and it causes you to stumble out of the way, and push him out of the way. He doesn't get hurt. You take a point of damage,
Ow.
please. As you kind of tumbled in the
nimble.
snow,
Yeah.
you manage to kind of pull Vrux back and slow
Yeah.
down just as you pass him if you'd like to, or you can keep going.
Okay. Well, I mean, would I have recognized them right in front of me? Like I would have seen them, but
You
would I
saw
have known
them,
who
you
they
hit it,
were?
you don't have enough time to react.
Okay, so I would be like slowing
Yeah.
down.
Okay, so you slow
You
down.
can
right?
pull
Yeah.
around to try again.
just right around. It's like
That's
Grand
called a
Theft Auto.
spare.
Right.
McGill, as you were running,
Yes.
you hear a smash of ice as a massive cloud of shards of snow and ice fly into the air, and that young Remores comes up right beside you.
All right.
What's your armor class?
15.
Not high enough.
It snaps at you, and you manage to just dig out of the way.
Okay.
And you can feel its superheated breath as it tries to take you in its
Maw.
maw. What do you do?
Dash.
Thank you.
70.
Good call.
Okay, you keep running. Okay, that puts you about halfway to the door. They can make a perception check, please.
Ten.
10. One sec. As you pass, you also see something down at the bottom of this. You see a glitter that doesn't look like ice or anything like that at the bottom of this cistern, which is only about 20 foot in diameter. So it's only about 20 feet down, and you see little sparkling items at the bottom of this cyst that it had.
So the base of it is 20 feet below the
Yes.
surface of the ice. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And you're coming up on it, like you're running towards it, and you can kind of skirt along the so you can decide which side you go over. Remores came up on your right, and you can see kind of these glitter as you continue to pass it.
Okay.
And you pass it no problem.
Cuckoo.
What do you do? Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm doing a full dash 70.
Okay. All right.
And keeping that kitten nice and warm.
All right. The remora has gone. Out of the corner of your eye, you still see Cynthia kind of fighting with this Remores as she's trying to get down this. And right now, she has not been eaten. Currently.
Next roll.
Back to. So that was. What did I say it was? McGill, Roscoe, Cynthia, Acantha, Vor. Roscoe, you're up.
Okay. So, sorry, you were being attacked by Remores?
Acantha, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Cynthia.
He is.
Cynthia.
Cynthia is being. Cynthia, the barbarian.
Sorry. Yes, okay.
No, I fell over.
Right. Cynthia is being attacked by the
Yeah.
Remores. Gotcha. Okay. Are these Cynthia within... How far is she from us?
You are outside, you can no longer see her.
Oh, she's inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's on the top of the...
Of the left side.
Yeah.
The left. Well, from the entrance, it's on the right.
Correct.
The right is where she's currently dancing with Remores.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Anything I can do to help her.
Give me a perception check.
How far is it to the inside?
Give me a perception check.
20.
Natural 20. Holy.
Wow.
So we'll call this...
Wowzers.
Man, I ground that perfectly last
you
night.
absolutely noticed her and the fight that she was having, and you remember exactly where she was now that you're outside.
If I run back in,
Yeah.
can I reach the end? Can I get inside the cavern and still have an action to do, or is it just running in?
If you were to move into the cavern, you could move back into the cavern in a 30-foot. Like, you're just basically 30 feet outside the cavern.
Right.
So, or 50 feet outside the cavern, so you can get basically... Let's say you can get inside the door of the cavern.
Within visual range?
Dome, yeah. You can get within visual range if you get just
and how
inside the
far
dome.
is she inside the cavern?
She's like 200 feet.
So I'm going
From
to cast
you.
something that's got to be up to a 200-foot range.
You have 6 seconds, sir.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Do I... Oh, wait. Because of how much I know about Remores is, I know what their biggest fear would be, or their worst enemy. Wouldn't I?
Kittens.
clearly.
I would say that you, of the research that you've done of the North, I mean, imagine when you came to the North that you would have researched all manners of creatures,
Sure.
especially because when you're spinning tales and writing poetry, that you want to maybe ghost stories or like fear tales that you want to tell in caverns that will terrify people and so on and so forth, right?
Right.
So, harrowing tales, right? And you would imagine that
What would
Remorazes in this area of the world are actually, the adults are at the top of the food chain. There isn't much above them, except for maybe dragons. Young Remorazes, though, are often taken in as pets for frost giants, and they train them to be like guard dogs and like guard animals.
Wow.
But
So
that's-
they're
That's
not
metal.
big fans of frost giants.
they're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say frost giants, and then dragons would be their greatest adversary.
Okay. So what I'll do then is I will run into the entrance to
Yeah.
the point where I can see Cynthia,
Yeah.
and I will cast Major Image
Okay.
of a giant frost giant
Okay.
that roars and begins to run towards the Remoras that she's
Woo!
fighting.
Okay. Can you read the spell just so I understand what it does?
Yeah, okay. Create the image of an object, creature, no larger than a 20-foot cube, so it's 20 feet tall, essentially.
So a giant is 20 by. Giant is huge, which is a 20 by 20. Okay.
Okay. It seems completely real. Sound, smells, and temperature.
Giants are actually larger than that, than 20 feet.
Their base is about 20 feet.
Yeah, so they're. I'll allow it.
Okay. Maybe a small
Okay,
giant.
so what does it do? What do they have to? They have to roll some sort of perception check. Is there a DC on perception?
No. Not that I can see.
There should be like a for them.
Oh,
to,
sorry. If they want to investigate, there'd be an investigation check.
Based on your spell DC.
Yes.
What's your spell DC?
14, I think.
Okay, so currently,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you all hear a roar from inside. Todd, as you sidestep this young Remoras that just came out in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
just literally 30 feet to your left, all of a sudden a massive visage of a frost giant appears. And from what you can tell, it's a frost giant.
I want to do, because giants are my greater favored enemy, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to do a perception
Okay,
check.
so you'll have to do that on your turn. Akantha, you're up. Oh, Cynthia, as you get in there,
Yeah.
you cast your thing. You look over, and Cynthia actually takes out her axe and she smashes the Remoras in the head, and you see like blue kind of acid blood fly out of its head, but it's still gnawing at her.
Okay.
Kantha.
How far am I away from both of you?
You are outside of the temple, so you don't know where he is.
Okay.
You are. He has just run in, so you are 30 feet from him. He's just inside the domed entrance.
I can move 35. Can I help him out and go savage on the little dude? Or no, the little dude was going on a Cynthia.
Yeah. So the young Remoras is 200 feet past him.
Yeah, you wouldn't make that.
It would take you a while
Yeah.
unless you have a way to get there quicker to be able to
Okay.
do anything to it currently.
Okay. Can I just do some randomness and then just bust out my wand and see what happens?
You absolutely
Love it.
certainly can.
'Cause-
You want to move first of all into the entrance?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
I
you
do.
move the full distance. You end up right beside. What's your speed?
35.
What's your speed?
30.
Okay, so you could actually pass him if you wanted to, but you stop short
Okay.
beside him.
Okay.
All right, you were going to use your wand.
Yes.
What can your
Let's
wand
see
do?
what happens. There's lots of things it can do. So I
Okay.
have to use the D100 to find out what's going to happen.
Oh dear.
Oh, man.
Wow.
These
So
are good.
basically what you do is you
Where's this
roll.
guy? This guy?
You roll that one
Oh, this one?
and that one together.
Okay.
That's the 10. That's the one digit.
Oh.
All of a sudden, Kanta takes out her wand and she starts to do a thing, and then she points it in the direction of the The Remoras?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Away from me, please.
The Remoras that's attacking. So you come in and you
Yeah.
see that there's a Remoras that has just attacked McGill, and McGill's running past it.
Mhm.
There's a Remoras that's attacking Cynthia, who's hanging from the side of the wall.
Ooh, she's probably more needs.
We're
it
kin.
more.
We're kin.
True.
You decide.
Who's hurt more? Are you?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
There is, however, a frost giant
I-
carrying after the.
And you see a
Okay.
massive frost giant beside him and between.
Not. This is not metagaming, but
Right.
she would have seen that I'm like bloodied.
And
Are you bloody?
I'm at half.
running for your life?
Yeah, so you can see that he's.
Okay.
There's blood kind of
All right.
pouring from some open
Here we
wounds
go.
as he runs. You've seen better days. That is 8.
A whole 8. I cast fairy
Right, that's 8.
fire.
A 0 is an 8. A 0 is a
Zero's-
10 or is a 0?
That would be like an
8 or
80.
Huh?
Hold on. Yeah. That
No,
would
no,
be-
no, no. This is the 10.
Yeah.
That's the 10
Oh.
thing.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's 8.
8.
Sorry.
Well, what would 100 be?
That would be like a
All
90
3
and a 10.
zeros? No.
Right.
Nine,
Yes.
10,
Yeah. Okay. So
What is fairy fire?
Oh, that's nice.
Math.
fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Read that.
Not gonna do a whole
It's
lot.
not gonna do anything.
You should be able to click. Can you click on fairy fire here? Where does it say all the things it can do?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Now, if you'd
you
cast
do?
prairie fire,
Nothing.
that would have been a thing.
Fairy fire. That would have been a
That
party.
would've been-
Before, having a
exactly.
good time.
Rare here.
As the Remora's chokes on Tabasco.
Okay. So where's all the things it can do?
All the things you can do. So many things. There it is.
Play a bard next.
One of one
Yeah, when
more.
this one gets killed shortly,
So if you,
can
click on
fill
fairy
in.
fire, it should tell
There
you.
she
There you
is.
are. Okay. So read that.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
That's so wicked.
What's your?
So it just glows?
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
So we're
Purple glow.
you're
light.
throwing a
what's the range
rave.
on it. 60 feet. 20 foot. So,
A 10-foot radius.
So you kind of you're pointing it at, you're targeting at them
Distraction!
who are they're 200 feet away, and so it basically goes psst, almost like fireworks. They
Oh, like Jubilee!
and then they go
Yeah.
at a 60-foot range because it didn't make it to the target.
Wah, wah, wah.
But if they had been in range,
It was pretty though. It
you
was
could
very
attack
pretty.
with advantage on
It
the
was
next
very
roll.
pretty when it went off.
Yeah.
It didn't
4.
distract any of the animals?
Let's not roll 8 again.
4, you're up. McGill, you're on deck.
I'm ready.
Dang it.
Okay, well, I'm pretty bloodied from running past the Remoras and their attacks of opportunity, so I'm probably bleeding out a little bit from the plates of my armor down onto rocks, kind of looking at the situation, holding onto this thing, knowing I can't use any weapons while I'm holding this.
Is it on your back? Did you strap it to your back? Oh, you did.
It was too big for
Yeah,
me to
that's
strap
right.
onto my back,
Right.
so I had to hold it like this
Yeah.
while, like, kind of hunker
Yeah.
down on rocks.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like looking at it like, what am I supposed to do, guys?
Yeah.
Like doing.
Sled.
You look at these guys. You guys can have that conversation, but it's a quick conversation. He's not there. These guys.
Do I
Oh,
keep
these guys
going?
aren't even there. They have run back in. So you're talking to Rux.
Good kitty. I guess we'll hang out here with a held dash action in case we need to go.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hang out here, holding my dash, ready to go if we need to go.
Okay. All right.
Maybe the
Do you want to
others will
move
catch
at
up.
all with your regular movement?
Okay, I'll use 40 feet of my regular movement and hold a dash action from there. But
Okay.
like I want to be in a place where I'm very visible to the rest of the party from the
Okay.
door.
So you can make it within the dome entrance, right behind them if you want to, just so you can keep an eye on what's going on, but right by the entrance.
Yeah, but not too close to the action. Just
yeah, right behind them, which is 200 feet from the action.
Okay,
Okay.
that's where I'll be.
Okay. All right. Miguel, you're up.
All right, I can.
Oh, so you've passed. You've seen the glitteries.
Yeah.
You see that frost giant that looks like a frost giant. You're like, where the f did
Yes,
that just come
yes.
from?
Would that? So would that inform me at all that all of a sudden, boom, there's a frost giant?
Make an
there?
investigation check.
Okay. Do I have advantage because it's greater favored end?
No, you don't.
No.
Unless it says that you do. but you need to know that. Which probably won't make a difference with a 3.
No.
So you don't know where it came from, but it's there.
It's
and
a 9.
and it looks
It's a 9.
real.
It's
Like
a-
it looks real enough. You obviously your reason in your brain says, where did a frost giant just come from? Did it teleport here? But you think it's a real frost giant.
Okay. So
The question is, how did it get here? Not is it a real frost giant?
I can't do shit about it. I continue to dash.
Okay.
I know the odds are against us.
So you move another what?
70.
70 feet. Okay.
Mhm.
So McGill is now 130 feet closer from you guys,
All right.
or so. All right. That Remoraz turns to the frost giant and starts to charge it. The one that was near you. The one with Cynthia reaches up and swallows her,
Ooh.
Oh.
and she's gone.
Well,
She
there's
disappears.
that.
And her axe falls from its mouth and like clatters on the ground.
It is survivable. I speak from experience.
The kitty is
Sadly, but true.
the kitty is restless, but you manage as you're kind of running to calm it
Okay.
enough to keep it kind of.
Before swinging it by its tail over the crevasse.
Yeah. Roscoe, you're up. Kanta, you're on deck.
Okay, so the Remoras has broken off the attack on Cynthia.
Well, it's 8 her.
Sorry, it just ate Cynthia.
Yep.
Shoot. Okay. So it ate Cynthia, and now it's charging after the.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
How far is Cynthia from me?
200. I believe, right? Roughly?
Sorry, say it again. How far is Cynthia? Was Cynthia
Cynthia
200
from me.
feet? More or less.
I think as far I would have used my dash action to try to get close to her then. That held dash
So now that she's inside the Remoraz, you're going to try and get closer.
to try and help her, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
This is-
So
I think it's dumb. But
how far
orders-
can you move?
That would be 40 feet.
Okay.
See, I like that, because
Okay, so what do you do with the relic?
I'm still holding on to it.
I'd like you to make an animal handling check to try and ride Rux while you're holding a relic
Sure.
with disadvantage.
Awesome. Did I upset you last?
No. No, you're carrying.
No,
a-
you're-
Oh, then my first was a crit.
You're carrying
too.
like a 7-foot wide shield on top of Rux while you're trying to.
All right.
attack Remoras.
With
Rux
the
is
If
going to
it
love
was
that.
advantage, I would have had a crit.
Yeah.
But disadvantage is 10.
So with the 10, you're able to move, but you're having a tough time holding on.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when you're like riding a horse and you know you're about to fall off, and if you don't stop, you're probably gonna fall off. That's
Personally, no, but I have an understanding.
that would be what
Okay.
you feel like right now.
All right. So
Like if you continue down this path, it's
Yeah.
probably not gonna go very well unless you're able to right yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So you make it 40 feet. You are now 160 from that Remoras.
All right.
okay, I'm going to.
Sorry,
run.
hang on.
Yeah, never
that
mind.
was 4, right?
Yes.
No, wait.
Yeah.
That wasn't my turn. That was my held action. So I think it's
Oh,
Roscoe.
right. So Roscoe.
Okay, I'm going to continue running into the cavern towards the Remoras holding Cynthia now. And I'm going to steer the frost giant so that the Remoras can't quite intersect. I'm going to sort of run about a route around it.
So the frost giant is kind of here.
Yep,
The Remoras is here.
yep.
Todd is now here, and Kimpi is
Who?
over here. So you can just diagonally move towards the Remoras.
To draw it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
that's
trying to draw which Remoras.
The one that has Cynthia inside.
Okay. How would you like to do that? How do you plan to draw it out? You want it to charge you.
I wanted to charge the frost giant, not me. Because it's charging the. Oh, sorry. Is the one that's charging the frost giant not the one that has Cynthia inside?
Correct. There's
Correct.
2 young Remoras.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, but I thought the one I ran into, I was trying to save Cynthia. Was I not casting the major image towards that one, or there was a younger Remoras that was closer?
Oh shoot! I thought you were trying to stop it from attacking him.
No, I didn't care about him.
Um,
He's a ranger. He's fine. He's got lots of
that changes things a little bit.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was your intention.
Sorry. I should have clarified.
So I would say we'll take that back a little bit.
Okay.
We'll retcon it. That Cynthia is hanging from the side. It turns towards the Remoras, towards the Frost Giant,
Yeah.
and is quizzical. So it's not quite convinced that it's real. But
Okay.
Cynthia, for this round, is currently
Not
okay.
eaten.
Right.
Okay.
Does that change what
So,
you do?
yeah, if she's not eaten,
Yeah.
then Vor is still holding his dash action and staying in a position where the others can see him to make their way
Okay.
to him.
Okay. And so that other Remoras turns towards the Frost Giant and is distracted behind you. You look
Okay.
back and you see that it's kind of turned its attention. That one absolutely starts to charge that Frost Giant.
Okay. How far away is it from the apparition?
100 feet.
100 feet.
50 to 100 feet.
How quickly can Remoras move?
With your knowledge of Remorases,
I'm gonna milk this 20
and
for the rest of the night.
and seeing how much they've moved so far,
Yeah.
pretty much the same speed as humans.
So 30.
Well, you imagine the same speed as humans.
Thereabouts. Okay. 35 if you're a
Possibly.
wood elf. Okay. Well then I have the Frost Giant turn.
So you can control this major image, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just move it around. It until you physically interact with it,
Yeah.
it's entirely real. It
Okay.
smells real. It
Okay.
sounds real.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So I'm gonna then turn towards the one that's charging it, the one with Miguel, and I'm going to make an obscene gesture towards that Remoras and further taunt it.
Like, come at me, bro. Or
Yeah, that wasn't what popped in my head, but that works too. Come at me, bro. So,
okay.
you're
trying to taunt.
your mother was a toaster, like whatever.
I'd like you to
whatever-
make a performance check on
Your
behalf
mother was a kitten.
of your major.
His mother was a hamster and
right.
your father smelled of elderberries.
Elderberries. Yes.
22.
Okay. It turns and it's like, come at me, bro. And you can see the Remoras' kind of posture change into I want to eat this thing and kill it right now because it's in my domain.
Right.
You see it kind of shift in its. It was charging it before, and now it bears down,
angry.
and it really it's coming.
This
at
is
it.
the same Remoras that was attacking Akantha before.
No, this is
No,
the
it's
one that's.
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Cynthia,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
That ate
Sorry.
Yes.
Cynthia.
Your
Yes,
names
yes,
are.
yes.
They've got all
Yes.
these K's.
Akantha, you're up. Oh,
Oh.
Cynthia's up.
Oh, wait.
Agatha?
Agatha?
Cynthia continues to climb down. Now that it's turned, she's
Yeah.
like climbing double speed,
Yeah.
and makes it to the bottom of the wall.
Okay.
Akantha.
Use the wand.
It worked so well for me last time. Can I send an ice knife over to the Frost Giant?
You're gonna send an ice knife over to the Frost Giant. What's your intention there?
I want to kill it.
Because you see a Frost Giant.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'd like you to fail that investigation check.
You don't want her to succeed?
Nope.
Because if her ice knife hits it, doesn't that ruin the illusion?
It does.
Oh.
Well, the ice knife would just right through it.
15.
Miss!
No. You actually saw him cast on the tail end. You saw him kind of point in that direction and do this, and that's when it went. So you know that it's actually an apparition that he's created.
Nice try.
It's good. She's playing your character.
Oh, that's
Cool.
good. I get
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Learning.
Same as
Yeah, you are
Vor.
learning.
Okay.
What do you do?
What do I want to do?
How about ice knife the Remoras?
I can do that too.
Might be out of range.
60 feet.
Yeah.
So can I run closer to him?
Not close enough. You'd have to
60
spend
feet,
like a couple
purple
rounds.
lights.
there.
Do you want me to bring up the wand? Is that what you want to do?
I don't know how many charges the wand has. If it's a
I'm
once per short
7.
rest. 7?
7.
And you've used one of 7.
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what do you do?
I'm just gonna run closer to where everybody else is.
To Cynthia? Cynthia's
Yeah.
over here. McGill's over here.
I'm gonna run over to Miguel.
You run towards McGill.
Yeah.
But
Okay. She starts
Yeah,
running towards
sure.
you. You move 35 feet.
Yep.
So you are now 140, I said?
Yeah, in that range.
100, so you're about 100 feet from each other.
Okay.
You'll meet in the middle.
And it's gonna be one of those runs along the sands.
Yeah, and then insurance if passes. Okay, Vor, you're up. McGill, you're on deck.
Alright. Well, I'm waiting for these guys to catch up. They've been a really long time.
Yeah.
I love how you have Vor conversations with the DM out of game.
Well, how else am I going to be able to speak with this voice?
Yeah, Roscoe hasn't spoken in game.
So I'm
yet.
taking...
Yeah,
The,
we've been in combat
this shield
for...
still has like ropes hanging
Ever.
off the sides.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Oh, no, it has ropes, yes.
Yeah, from where we cut the
Yeah.
ropes before.
How long does that, do you remember how long that minimize thing, or the spell that you used to shrink the shield lasts?
Ready to get my
Does
arms
not.
just ripped out of my
Find out what
torso.
spell that was.
What was
I think
that?
it's enlarge or
Pop goes the weasel.
shrink and enlarge. I think is the
Shrink and
spell
enlarge.
or something. Find out.
Okay.
It's important.
Okay.
So the
what do you do?
The idea is that I want to make use of those ropes hanging off the side,
Yeah.
along with a rope that I have to be able to tie it tight to Vrux's back.
Okay, so Vrux is probably about 2.5 feet wide. This is 7 feet wide.
Yeah.
So
Easy.
you're I don't even know how you have it on there.
It's just an amazing feat of Vor
Vorness.
ability.
Vorness.
It's pretty
Vortitude.
it's very unruly. I mean, maybe
Okay.
you have the split in
Okay.
the chunk kind of
So-
on him, so it's kind of like basically just in front of you like this. I don't even know if you'd be able to hold each side. You'd have to hold it like this.
How about a change of tactic?
Sure.
I'll lay it down kind of like a sled behind
Yeah.
Vrux to tie it
To Vrux.
to him
Yeah.
like a harness, so
Okay.
he's dragging
Dexterity
it behind,
check.
but not so close
Yeah.
that it's gonna.
Dexterity
he's
check.
gonna be kicking it.
Sure.
So
Wow.
yeah, I know. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
that one down.
I'm just so excited. All right,
As a player, your dexterity worked out well.
12.
Okay, you think that you've tied it sufficiently enough that it will pull along behind Brooks?
I think.
You
I
think.
think I've done
The
a good
operative
job.
word, yeah.
All right.
Would you like to move?
After I finish tying it to him. I'm gonna climb on his back. I'm gonna move forward just a little bit, but kind of like slowly, but just kind of like getting a bit of a lead as these guys are starting to catch
Okay.
up.
All right.
So,
you're
I'm only gonna move
you're
like
moving into the cavern further.
No.
no,
Away.
away from the
Back.
cavern.
Okay.
I'll move 15 feet. I'm just gonna.
Okay,
leave
so
it at
basically
that.
you're between the massive ice pillars.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. McGill.
Continue to dash.
Roscoe, you're after the baddies. Okay, so you move another 70 feet.
Yeah.
So you are now 30 feet from Akantha, who is running towards you.
Actually, I'm gonna use. I'm only gonna do half speed now that I'm away. Or I'm gonna do regular. I'm not gonna use the dash.
Okay, so now you are.
But as an action, I'm gonna use primeval
Okay,
awareness
yeah.
to make sure that the kitten
Yeah.
is good.
Okay, and what does primeval awareness allow you to do again with animals?
Yeah. So very quickly, features and traits. Primeval awareness. As an action, you can expend one ranger spell slot. It doesn't give me the full deets there. I spend for 1 minute. No. It allows me to just communicate basic thoughts
Right.
with the creature.
What are the basic thoughts that you communicate to it?
Just that you're good, right? Like
Okay.
that you're warm, you're comfortable, you're good, right?
I would like you to make a
Not Ramirez.
persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Good thing.
Yeah. Holy mackerel. Very good thing.
Persuasion. 16.
Okay. With a 16, you get the sense that it calms a little bit in your arms. So you run a little while, you stop and you kind of whisper to it, convey some thoughts, and you feel that it's calmed significantly and is good. So the Remoraz is about 2/3 of the way to that giant.
Okay.
The other Remoraz, who has turned,
Right.
goes, and it's frills. What'd you call them?
Scales.
No,
Or
kind of frills.
Yeah.
Kind of poof out like this and start to shake, and it comes in and it dashes towards that frost giant as well.
Okay.
So it's about halfway to that frost giant.
All right.
They're basically at it. The one's 2/3, the other one's kind of a little behind it. So they're
Okay.
actually both.
They're both vectoring in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it rolled a natural one. What happens is the Remoraz, as it kind of comes like this, its anger makes it forget that it has its home, the cyst, and it actually tumbles into that 20-foot cavern that is in the middle of the thing. So the Remoraz goes down,
Excellent.
and
So
it
there's,
disappears into that hole
so there's just one left
right now.
right now before the other 13 show up. So, okay.
Don't give them ideas.
Right.
14.
14. That's because I insulted you earlier. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so it's about 30, 40 feet from the image of the frost giant?
Yeah. It's about 30 feet from the other one is about 30 feet from the frost giant.
Okay. Then, and how far is the cyst that the other one tumbled into? From where the giant image is?
The giant is about 20 feet from that system.
20 feet? Okay. So what the what the giant's going to do then is it's going to raise...
I would have, if I knew you guys weren't just taking off, I would have set up the board.
Fine. What
Well, we're trying to.
Yeah.
What the giant does
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
is it unsheaths its imaginary axe
Yeah.
and with a blood-curdling roar raises it above its hands and jumps into the cyst as though it were attacking the one that just went down.
Ooh, okay. I'd like to make a
Hoping-
performance check.
That the other one...
Please.
That was good. I like that, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That failed.
-1?
No, A1.
Just A1.
Sorry, not -1. Sorry, 1. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
As you are kind of concentrating on it and you feel the anxiety of this current situation, and you know that everything depends on how well you do with this performance check, that as it kind of jumps up, it starts to phase out and then goes into the hole. At which point, the Remorse that was chasing it kind of seizes up and stops as it sees it kind of
The
jump.
one that has Kintia in its gullet.
No, Cynthia's okay. She's now okay, remember?
Oh, right.
Remember we
Yes.
went back in
we
time.
retconned. Yeah.
Okay? Do you want to move it all?
We loopered it. How far am I from the Remorse?
170 feet. Almost, I'd say 200 feet, actually.
200 feet?
Yeah, because it's where he used to be.
Okay. I am going to...
All you can do is move because you used your action. Oh, you didn't really use your action. I'd say that's a free action to make it do something, I think.
That's 30 feet. No, okay.
I'm guessing that major image is a concentration spell.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to dash towards the Remorse. The one that's still up.
Okay. Why? You see Roscoe turn and he starts to dart. You move 35 feet?
30.
30? 60 feet towards you. You are 40 feet from that Remorse currently.
Okay.
You are also now at the same distance as she is. She started to dash towards McGill. You caught up to her.
Yeah.
You guys kind of went at the same time. Remember, this all kind of happens at the same
Yeah.
time. So you guys are both kind of neck and neck towards the area McGill is. That Remorse is behind McGill.
That's what I meant to say, was I ran towards McGill.
Cynthia starts to dash towards the exit. So she is now 60 feet closer to the exit. So she's about 140 feet from the exit. Vor. Oh, sorry, Akantha, and then Vor's on deck.
Can I send... How far is the Remorse now from me? Because I'm on your tail.
It's
well,
about
the remorse that was chasing
Yeah.
me fell into the cyst, right? Is that the same?
no.
No.
The one that was chasing Cynthia fell into the
Okay.
cyst. The one that it's about 50 feet behind him.
I can throw an ice knife at him because I at 60 feet range. For
No,
an
but
ice
but
knife.
it's past him. It's 50 feet past him.
Oh, 10-4. I will run over to him.
Okay, so you guys meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are currently at the same spot. Do you want to do anything when you get to McGill?
I want to wave.
She stops. She says, "Hey." Vor, McGill, you're on deck.
Okay. So I'm just getting really frustrated watching all of this. Like, come here, but I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't want to call the attention of the Remoras. I just come here. Cynthia's the only one doing the right thing right now.
And me, I'm running
And
towards
I'm holding, but I'm holding my dash action so that if they happen to get
Okay.
close enough, I can just
Okay.
we can get Bolton again.
McGill. Roscoe, you're after baddies.
Okay.
Run! Let's get out of here!
And then you keep running. Do you run
Yeah.
faster?
As-
Dash.
yes, I dash.
60
70.
feet. He goes right past you. You go, "Hey!"
I was running towards you. Now we're going the other direction. Alright.
All right.
You're
so-
speaking awfully calmly for someone in the process of being attacked by Remores.
Yeah, and as he passes you, now you see that Remores has
Oh, bloody hell.
turned its head,
And I
In
wave
your
at the
direction?
Remoras.
which is about 50 feet from you.
Nice
Um,
to meet you.
All right, so you continue. You are now about 40 feet from the entrance. You'll get there in your next.
Okay.
You'll get past it if you dash again. Okay. That Remores turns towards you and starts to bear down on you.
But I
And
didn't
it
give
just
him
jumps
permission.
down and starts to.
Good.
Oh dear. And it's coming at you fast. And at this point, it's about 10 feet from you
Okay.
as it starts to kind of bear down on you.
Primal savagery.
The other Remores pokes its head out of that 20-foot crevice. Currently. Roscoe. Cynthia's on deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we were running towards McGill. McGill has since turned around and run past us, right?
You were you? Yeah, you were neck and neck. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he passes both of you. Yeah.
We're running towards him. He turns and bolts past
And he
us.
says, "Run."
Run. Now we're running in the opposite direction. We're
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah.
And there's a Remores.
Standing at the edge of the thing. Then there's another Remores that pokes its head through the
Okay.
thing. Are you going to drop the illusion currently? The major image?
Well, it's gone.
No. It just it flickered a little bit and then jumped in the hole.
The
The gig is up.
The other Remores
So-
popped up. Yeah, we're done. We're done
Okay,
with
so
that.
it goes.
Well, the one that popped its head up would have been in the middle of the
Yeah.
giant, right? So, okay. Where we're running towards the entrance,
Yeah.
it's all flat.
Yes.
There's
And I have forgotten this whole time that it's actually slick ice, and I'm supposed to be giving you guys checks every time that you try and run on it.
Do you want us to all
But-
roll d20s
No.
the next
From
time?
now on the way out, this is exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to run?
The Remores. Okay.
You've seen the Remores has turned its head towards you.
Right, and then the one that's just popped up from the crevasses or crevices, how far away?
From you, it's about 60 feet, I think.
So 60 feet one, and then say 60 feet in the other.
No, sorry. So it's about 50 feet. So that one is coming at you guys. It is actually charging you currently. And in one next turn, it will be on top of you.
Love it. Okay.
Riyadh.
All right.
That sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
It's not my bag.
One book.
Is it snowing?
Outside?
Yeah.
Lightly.
I thought you meant that in RL. I'm like, I hope not.
What do you do, Jeff?
You're saying that. Okay. You're saying that the next turn it's probably going to be in our midst.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Blade Ward.
What's that?
You extend your hand, trace a sigil of warding the air
Yeah.
until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
I have resistance against bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, and any damage by weapon attack.
Swallowing? I'm just
No.
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Okay, so
that's
what does it do? Sorry, resistance against
Piercing,
what?
slashing, bludgeoning damage. You have resistance against any
So
of that.
you
Avatar that shit.
and all of a sudden you get
Doctor
a force
Strange.
field thing that sort of appears,
It glows
shimmers
purple.
around you,
It glows purple, just like
purple shimmer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see that he kind of, as you kind of pass and you look back, you see a shimmer of purple around Roscoe.
No, wait.
And then what do you do?
Blue.
What do you do?
Blue.
Okay, and you turn and run with your movement.
No, I'm gonna turn and notch an arrow.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna stay where you are.
guys are idiots.
Yeah.
Whenever Bryce is bearing down on you,
Yeah.
you're gonna knock her.
Oh,
Actually,
You can still move. You can't do anything else. You
the Ramirez is gonna get me by the time.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Instead of the arrow, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
You can't. You've already cast a spell for this turn.
Oh. I'm gonna run back.
Okay, so he turns, runs 30 feet. All right, Russell's like, I'm out of here. And he goes. Cynthia is now about, she runs another 30 feet, so she's about 40 feet or so from the entrance.
All right.
Next turn, she'll be at the entrance.
All right. I'm gonna-
Okay? And she is just booking it. And you can tell she's used to running on this. I'd like you to make a dexterity
Oh,
saving throw,
right.
please.
Right. Okay.
as you're running. Akantha,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm running for my bloody life.
Okay, you are dashing.
Oh,
Give me
nice.
a dexterity saving throw.
Dashing.
I rolled a 5
Dashing through the
This-
cavern.
with my bonus.
Oh.
With your bonus is a 5.
Yes.
Floor. Watch out for the remora.
You're doing well with that, man.
I was
You're-
trying to think of something
Yeah.
that would rhyme with.
So
Find your way to Vor.
Roscoe turns to run, and he starts to run, and his feet just go and falls prone and
Ooh.
along the ice. You have moved half your distance before that happens.
15 feet.
Yeah, so the remorse is about 25 feet from you.
Perfect.
So
Perfect. That's an extra 2 seconds of life.
Yes.
Could he use that other half to get up? The other half of his.
No, he's
No,
I ran 15 feet and then fell.
you can get up. You
Okay.
can use your so you ran 50 feet, you fell prone,
Yeah.
and you get your movement to so you only got half movement basically. You
Okay.
can use your other half of the movement to I'll
Okay.
give you that.
That's really helpful. That way
Okay.
I get eaten standing.
Kantha,
Yes.
you ran.
I
I'd like you to
ran.
make a dexterity saving throw.
7. No.
It's not good. It's not good. Acrobatics check, actually.
Oh, why couldn't I get an acrobatics check?
It should have been acrobatics check. What would that have been with your?
That would have been.
But you have to. She still has
11.
to use the die roll.
yeah,
right?
use that die roll that you had.
Yeah,
what would
and
that
just
have
look at your.
7.
No.
No, your.
Like acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
You
Your
do not fall
modifier.
prone. You are
8.
fine. You
Your
move 30
modifier.
So that
Alright,
makes
we're
it
good.
an 8.
Sorry,
So that makes it an 8.
that is not enough. Akantha does the same thing. You're able to get up. You only move 15 feet. Actually, you move your dash action. I'll say so. You move your 30, and then in the midst of your movement action, you fall prone halfway through. So you're about 50 feet from the room where is.
Okay.
On your arse. You manage to get up, and you're standing now after falling.
Okay.
Bar.
Vor,
Okay.
you see this happening. He is continuing to run. She has fallen. She's gotten back up.
All right. So
She's currently the furthest from the party.
I realized just now that I'm growling under my breath at all of this. It's very frustrating to watch this all go down, but I can't bring myself to go closer because we need to keep moving. So I'm going to continue holding my dash action, but I am just at this point just
Get over here!
Okay.
yeah.
Yell
His
Yell
voice
that.
echoes through the cabin.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So that's it. I'm holding my dash still, just waiting, hoping that everybody's gonna be able to make it without being dead.
Okay. We need your help.
Oh Jesus.
It's the gold that's talking.
yours.
All right,
McGill.
McGill, you're up.
McGill continues to run his ass.
You make your
off.
way through the cavern entrance.
Yeah.
And you clear the massive ice pillars that hold up the dome entrance.
Stalactites?
No, just pillars. others.
Yeah, so I've done a dash, so I have no
Yep,
no
so you're
action.
The Remoras continues to chase you.
Me?
The other one comes out of the cavern and starts to move towards that direction too.
How far is he?
Roscoe, you're up.
I just thought.
He is about 15 feet from you,
Okay.
behind you. Roscoe.
She's 15 feet behind me.
No, the Remoras is 15 feet behind her.
How far away am I from her?
15 feet.
15 feet.
You moved your full dash
Yeah. 30.
plus 30. Oh no,
She
you
was
cast and then 30. She moved 15 feet from him.
15 feet. Okay. But she's the closest to the Remoras.
Yes.
Okay. And they're about to probably kill her. How tall are the young Remoras?
They're large creatures. They are this tall.
How tall is that?
That's very tall. That's like, I don't know, like
70 feet.
25 feet? No, not that much. 25 feet. If you put a miniature beside it. So
Any chance
Yeah.
they're premature? They're 19 feet, maybe? 18 and a half, maybe?
Full length is about 25 feet, but at this height it's about 15.
15 feet at that.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's also breaking out of the ice, but we won't.
I'm going to. I'm going to stop, see that she's fallen, and as she gets up, I'm going to cast Levitate on her and pop her 20 feet in the air. And then continue running.
Okay. You cast Levitate. He does the thing, and all of a sudden you like, whoa, and you go 20 feet in the air, and you are currently hovering in the air,
Sweet. I'm like Jean Grey.
kind of.
Just like Jean Grey. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually called the Jean Grey. Spell.
What do you want to move after you cast that?
Yes,
You're
I
continuing
do.
to go towards the entrance.
I am running away.
Okay, so you continue to move towards the entrance. You move another 30 feet.
Yep. How
So
far away from the entrance am I now?
I would say you're right at the mouth of the domed entrance.
Okay.
Okay. Cynthia continues to. She crosses the domed entrance, and she's with you.
Okay.
Akantha, you're up. You are currently in the air. You're like, whoa, what's going on? And that Remoras is coming.
He's
At you.
under
Yeah.
me right now, or closer to me.
Go on!
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I just frog in my throat. I had a wand in my
Can
throat.
Can I still continue moving while I'm levitating, or I'm just
No,
kind of
you
suspended?
cannot.
You're floating.
Unless
Okay.
you have any sort of method of propulsion,
Methane?
you are currently just hanging in the air,
Yeah, think like
20
zero,
feet above the
like
above.
zero grav in space. Like you have to like move
Yeah.
yourself.
If you've
need
eaten
something.
like spicy chili in the last 30 minutes, you could potentially propel yourself that way, but
All right. Let's see what the Wand of Wonder has for us. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Wand of Wonder?
I sure am.
It's
We're
wonderful.
so ready.
All right.
And you
okay.
do this, and then do you determine what you're doing first before you cast it, or do you try and cast it and then it determines what it is? That's very important. It's a very important distinction.
Yeah.
I bring it out first.
So she has an intent, but then the wand.
You choose a target, and then
so
What does
if
it
you
say?
miss
Okay.
the intent,
what do you
it
what do you
might
say?
skew it
You
further.
can use an action to expend its charges. Choose a target within 120 feet of you. A target can be a creature, object, or a point in
Yeah.
space.
Okay, so you choose a target first, and then you do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've chosen a target. You huzzah pointed at the Remoras, and you roll your
What's this
percentile.
one? And
Roll an
this
8.
one.
God.
Roll an 8.
Come on,
Leviosa.
disintegrate.
Wingardium Leviosa. Let's see what we got.
Leviosa.
Oh, a stinking
Ah.
cloud would be
Then
fun.
you saw.
Yeah.
9,
39.
which means I cast a lightning bolt.
They're not resistant to lightning, right?
Wow.
No. I'm well familiar with that roll.
Okay. Okay, what do you do? You cast it. This is the Remoras that was hurt, by the way, already. It had
Okay.
been attacked.
What is
last
the-
time around.
Do you want to
Seven
save some
try-
time and just ask her how she'd like to do
8d6
this?
damage.
8d6?
Yes.
Holy
Sweet.
cow. Okay, so roll your d6 8 times.
It's like a
Give you
fireball.
couple
Add it up,
D6
and then
to
you're
roll.
and then that's it, right? There's no bonus to that. Did she add a bonus to that?
2,
I don't think so.
Do you have to? Oh, you have to roll to hit.
It's 11.
Does she have to roll to hit? Is it a spell attack?
Creature creature takes 8d6 lightning damage.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you have to.
Attack save, Dex 15. So it has to beat Dex 15.
Dex
Save.
15?
Save. Okay. But still, you can keep rolling.
Hey,
So-
I'll tell you what happens after you.
That's not what we wanted.
No, it's not at all.
It's 24.
6,
Oh,
2 more.
4 plus
31?
Is that 7? 31, yeah. Wait a minute.
31? As you point it, all of a sudden you guys hear the crackle of thunder as a lightning bolt flashes out from the end of her wand. And it just explodes out of the front of her wand.
Jesus!
and it hits the Remoraz, but not dead on. It deflects a little bit. It takes half the damage.
Okay.
And so how much is half the damage?
That'd be
15.5.
15? Okay.
23 rounded up.
And where it hit, it's currently scorched on the side of its hide, of its scales. And that's all you can do because you can't move. Vor, you're up. McGill, you're on deck.
Yep. Alright, how far is everybody away from me now?
Everyone is beside you, except for her, who
I
is
see.
currently in the air 20 feet and 30 feet away.
And can we tell if she's able to do anything from there?
You can tell, well, she's just kind of like this, and she's like...
Did the lightning
I don't know.
propel her or anything? Okay. Am I able to tell that she can't like move herself?
She looks like she's not moving at all. It looks like she's just kind of floating.
How far is she again?
About 30 feet out and 20 feet up.
All right.
Actually, she's further than that, but we'll say 30.
Okay. Then
And the Remoraz is about 20 feet from her.
McGill, rope.
Oh, I just had a thought that I'm going to share with you after because I don't want to. Alright.
So, okay, I have to wait till my action to respond to that,
Yes,
right?
you can. So you were gonna. What are you gonna? You can hold an action. Then when he gives you rope, you're gonna do something. What is that?
well, I wanted him to
Or
give
ready
me
in
rope
action.
so
It's not
that I
called
could
hold. It's ready. Yeah.
so I could like run there with one movement, see if I can try to like get
Yeah.
the rope to her, and
Yeah.
then pull her back with with a dash.
Oh, you're trying
Okay,
to lasso
So
me.
so basically I would use like a bonus action to throw the rope.
Okay. So
towards
he's gonna. If he
her.
gives you, if he manages to give you the rope,
Yeah.
you're going to run and then toss the rope as your
run
action.
there, toss the rope to her, but I wanted to use my dash action to be able to come back and drag her, because to use an item is a bonus action, right? So couldn't I throw the rope to her? Like
But
run into the rope?
you're not really using an item. It's almost like an attack. You're almost like trying to throw
Yeah.
something at her. It's an aimed. It's not like you're opening a doorknob or something. You're actually
Yeah.
trying to do something. I would say that's your action.
Okay.
So you're gonna
But
ready
that's
that
the
action.
thing. When he passes me the rope, I won't have enough in the action economy to be able to get there and
Correct.
use it for her.
Oh no, you can get there and you can throw the rope, but
I
you won't
can't-
be able
I
to
can't-
do
I
anything
can't
after that.
hold movement unless it's a dash action.
Although, should I help you here?
So, well, that's my concern is I can't, like, he would have to go into his bag to get the rope. I just used my rope to tie up the shield, so I can't use mine. So it's, I don't know. It's just-
There is a way this can be done.
if we like work in tandem, or like two turns at the same time, or
Can we call in a lifeline? Phone a friend?
because I don't see anything else I have that I can use.
Phone. Text.
Oh my gosh.
What are these words?
Who
What do they
talks?
mean?
Who talks?
Hold on. Do I have more than one rope? I don't think I do.
Just because I think this would be really cool, I might help you out.
Well, I mean, I'm on for coolness.
Rux goes.
Well, that's true. Vrux has his own movement separate from me, and his own action economy separate from me. So that could still work, right? Is that what you're thinking? So I could hold a dash action for him.
Put the rope in Rux's mouth and throw him. That's what he's trying to
Go kitty.
I still have to get the rope from you, though.
6 seconds.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. When you give me the rope, Rockstash is up there. I use my action to throw it to you. Okay. But we're still gonna have to hang out there until
I
I
have
can move
rope
again.
too. I can throw rope to you.
And rope sticks together, so as soon as yours touch, they'll just
6
magically
seconds.
bond. And
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Make a
gonna take a
decision.
risk and see if you have rope. So I'm gonna run there. It's like,
Akanta, do you have rope?
I've got rope here.
Can you throw it down to me? One end, not the whole thing.
Alright,
So you are ready in action, and when she throws, so when she throws the rope down, your ready action is to do what?
That was brilliant.
I wanna catch
not the whole thing.
and bolt.
And bolt on
Yeah.
Ruck.
Because he's
On
probably
rope. So
thinking,
using
that's
turn-
what I would have
turn
done.
movement- Turn movement to get there.
the
If
rope.
she's throwing me one
Yeah.
end of the rope,
Yeah.
and I'll
Yeah,
try
I
to
like
catch
it.
it
I
and
like it.
use the dash action. to
Okay.
attack.
Okay. Miguel, you're up. Baddies are next.
It actually would have been really funny if he had just thrown
No,
the
Gil, you're
entire
right.
coil of rope down.
Thank you.
Oh dear, that's not.
What do you do? Roscoe, you're after the baddies.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my regular movement, turn, and I'm gonna ready an action. I'm going to,
How long does polymorph last?
Polymorph? Forever.
Nice try.
That sounds legit.
Just find that out.
1 hour.
probably,
1
yeah,
hour?
So,
Okay, go ahead.
so I'm gonna ready an action of,
Yeah.
a ranged attack.
On the Remoras, at what point?
Sorry?
At what point do you want to attack it? You have to tell me like a trigger.
Okay, so, as soon as it is within attack range
Yeah.
of one of my comrades, I'm gonna fire an arrow.
As soon as it is in with attack range of one of your comrades. Okay.
Sure.
Tie the kitten to the arrow.
Okay.
No, because then
Absolutely not.
the kitten loses its HP and becomes a mother Remoras.
Yeah, but it's going to impact the baby, and when a mother remorse hits the baby, it's probably going to blow her apart. Then the mother will be so pissed, will kill it in its grief. Just throwing out an idea. I'll have to do that.
I think there's flaws in that.
Dark. I think there's flaws.
Okay. All right. That Remoras comes up to just below you, and you're like, "Holy cow!" And as it rears up like this, it opens its mouth, and you can see this white hot kind of, and its spines on its back start to flare up as it tries to. It does one of these, and it tries to jump to get you. It is actually long enough that it could potentially just raise, but it raises up to try and attack you.
That's not nice.
That one, though. You're fine.
It comes up at you
Mm-hmm.
and snaps, and you feel the wind of it, like the warm, snaps right just below your back as you kind of like arch up a little bit, and it comes back down. And it's up at you.
That mofo.
Yeah, I'd say so. The other Remoras actually comes out and it starts to kind of circle around its den area. It's actually not pursuing currently. It's important.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Don't leave us. We need you.
There's something in here. We can't leave just yet. It's telling us to stay.
So are you saying it at that volume, or are you yelling it to us? Because we're not
I'm
going to hear
telling
that.
all of
We
you.
can't hear you!
Listen to me.
Maybe we should talk about it later.
Roscoe, you're up.
So both are the baby and the mother both. Sorry, the
The two young
Mother- the
Remoras,
mother is still
one
a
of them
kitten.
snapping at her, the other one is circling its den.
and we're all together, right?
Yeah,
I
you guys are all in the
I'm
entrance.
close to her because
the
I'm
rope.
trying to. Well, she's going to be throwing a rope down, one end of the rope down.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
McGill, we've killed Remorases before, haven't we? Oh, I'm sorry. When I speak to you, I was...
Yeah, but are we within range?
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
You guys are all in the same area.
Okay, so I'm...
Miguel!
Yeah, okay. No, I'm...
Housekeeping.
I was just picturing separation.
A gulf.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you guys
Yeah.
are now in the dome entrance area.
Miguel!
You're closer
Yeah.
to you're in between the pillars.
Yeah.
He's just inside the
Okay.
dome entrance.
Yeah, alright. Go ahead. Sure, yeah.
Have we not killed Ramirez before?
Aye, but not 3 when they were attacking us. I'm doing the Scottish rather than the Western.
Whatever. It's
Are you Miguel's cousin? Okay, but, that's fine.
That's 3 of them.
We don't have 3, we have 2 and a kitten.
Aye. This won't last long.
But even if Vor is successful in getting,
How
can't
far away is Vor?
the other girl in our party,
30
Akantha,
feet away.
we're still stuck with Ramirez's attack. How are we going to escape this?
Var, how far do you think you can throw a kitten?
Pretty far! I'd like to find out.
Yeah.
Would the Ramirez's, whatever they're called,
Ramorzai.
Ramorzai.
would the Ramorzai, even though he has a kitten, would they still recognize by smell or by instinct that that is their mother?
No, polymorph makes it a kitten.
Does make it a kitten. Okay.
So
if
I don't know
you
what it
launch
retains.
the kitten,
What does it retain? Does it retain its personality or anything? I wonder, or any of its stats?
no, it completely melds over. It gains the intelligence of whatever it's polymorphed
Really?
into.
Okay, all right.
It,
So
for
it
all
doesn't know it was a Ramoraz.
for all intents and purposes, it is a
Thinks
kitten.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, which makes sense. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to use
Yeah.
primeval awareness.
It would have been clawing at you.
Yeah.
Oh, so throw the kitten. You shoot it with an arrow, so it turns into Ramoraz and falls to its death.
Say that again?
You're gonna launch.
I'm saying we take off in the airship, throw the kitten as far as we can, and you shoot it midair so it falls to its death.
And how are
When
we,
it turns back
how
into
are we
Ramoraz.
calling the airship back?
I don't know. I thought somebody was talking to them about how that happens. But anyway, I am too far away.
And for all intents and purposes, it's a kitten. Are you actually killing a kitten?
No,
Not on
you're
live
killing a
TV.
Ramirez.
No.
That appears to be a kitten.
I am chaotic good, and it is an evil kitten.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So what do you do?
I really have nothing else I can do that's going to demonstrably help this situation. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'll go back to notching an arrow.
Okay. So you're just kind of readying an arrow.
Yeah.
What are you going to shoot at when it happens?
Either Acantha or the kitten. I haven't decided yet. So. I'm kidding. Okay.
Put her out of her misery before she gets swallowed. Is that
That's right.
the tactic? That's nice.
Little Super Troopers action.
Creative.
No, I'm going to.
Super Troopers, that's kind of...
Good reference.
What's Super
6 seconds.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
It's a big bug-like creature.
That's right. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at the.
Ramoras?
Yeah.
Starship Troopers.
Moramoras
Starship Troop,
is
that's the... Yeah.
Super Troopers.
Completely...
50 feet from you. So you think, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's shoot an arrow.
Troopers, dude. They're all
let's see
troopers.
here.
What a trooper.
You're such a trooper. You troop a lot.
21 to hit.
21 is a hit, sir.
All right.
Are we coming up on a bio break soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after Roscoe's turn.
Is that an 8? No. Where's the D8?
Right here, dude.
Alright.
Oh, no, I meant this one.
Plus your damage bonus.
7. 7 points of damage.
That's it. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1
Plus.
plus 6.
So you have 6?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good. 7 points of damage. Hits the
Sorry,
Ramoras
I'm wrong.
inside.
I have plus 3. That was
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, 4.
was better
So
roll.
it digs into the side of its scales, and it kind of like does one of these, but it's like a prick, and it continues to look up at her.
Such a prick.
Just a little bit.
Bio break. You guys want to take a break?
Yes.
We're gonna take
Yeah.
a short break.
Okay,
So,
great.
if you guys have any questions, Todd, you're gonna go have a bio break. I am not yet.
Okay.
I will go in a minute. You need to do a bio break, sir.
Yeah, water.
You go do what you need to do. When you come back, you can tell everybody about the crates while I go to the washroom.
Sure.
But right now, if you guys have a question that you've been holding, we may not have seen it in the stream earlier, so if you could restate the question, that would be amazing. We are going to take a short break here, but we're not going anywhere. We want to make sure that we're still here for you guys. So, go ahead.
The thing that you were talking about with the enlarge and
Yeah.
no idea where that is. I don't even know.
Yeah, what did we use for that?
What did we use? It wasn't an actual spell. It was like an extra feature or something. I think it was a spell.
It was in your spells you had. Let's find out, folks. What spell is...
Something enlarged.
Oh, where you shrunk the shield.
Right?
Yeah.
To fit in my purse.
Yeah, that was a feat, wasn't it, or something innate to the druids? It wasn't a spell, I don't think.
Where are all your spells?
It's
Why-
weird. Like I don't
Why
understand
would
what
that
hap-
happen?
I don't understand what that is
why can't
anymore.
you...
So what I've been doing is I press the X thingy
Yeah.
and I just slide.
Oh.
That's.
Oh, I
I don't
see.
know why that's not working anymore.
Yeah, I just need spells.
Shrink item is a spell.
Shrink item.
Here. You used...
Was it 1/16 of its size?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shrink item. Transmutation.
Used.
Yeah, and anybody in the comments, feel free to comment on things like this too. If we have anything that comes up in the session,
Duration
we
is
can figure it
1
out,
day.
feel free.
1 day.
One day.
Okay.
Let us
Cool.
know.
Yeah, questions. So if you guys have any questions, please
Squeaky.
ask them. Write question first, and then your question after that. I forgot to tell you guys about the vote. So at some point, these guys may or may not get to a point where that vote is triggered, but we have a system in which that you guys can vote on a plot twist or something that changes the course of the adventure a little bit. You can choose, like, it can be item based or weather based or whatever. Anyways, that is coming up. When that happens, you'll know, and then you'll basically vote with the hashtag in the comments. But if you have a question, then Melinda says mad props on the levitate.
Yeah.
That was good.
Right. Just gotta get her out of there.
Again,
now.
just write question before your question, folks, if you want to say anything.
Yeah,
If you have
it's
any
just easier
comments
for
or
us to
anything
see.
like that, definitely feel free.
Mm.
I'm going to go to the washroom, tell them about the new crate,
All right.
and then... And
so am I telling them all the?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, tell them all that info, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So we have a very
Tell them how to get there, all that stuff.
very, very special crate
We won't be long.
for this month, based on the zombie lore from Kobold Press's. What was the
Creature Codex.
Creature Codex? Yes, and that also comes with an exclusive mini. So this is a mini that you're not going to get anywhere else. It's only going to be in this crate for the Zombie Lord from the Creature Codex. The crates have gone from 2 crates down to 1 crate. It's just easier for us to manage and keep up with. The crate is $100 per month, and it comes with all the paints and everything. It's $130 worth of product that you get in the crates. It comes with everything that you need to be able to run an encounter at your table, something that could potentially last 1 or 2 sessions.
And Vallejo
Yeah.
paints are amazing. They're wicked paints.
They are extremely good paints. I've
Yeah.
seen what people do with them, not just for miniatures and things for D&D, but also for people that do like railroad terrain, things like that. I don't know if that's the proper term for the railroad. But anyway, I've seen people
We'll go
do
with
this
that.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing things people
High quality
do with-
paint.
Yeah, yeah. And I've seen what Jay can do with it. It's incredible. So if you check out our YouTube channel, which is
Yeah.
Realm Smith, and you can, if you're interested in the crates, go to realmsmith.tv. That is our website. That's where you can pre-order crates. So we're really excited to tell you about this because this is an exclusive thing. And like I said, this is the only place you're going to get that mini. It's just one and done. It's in this crate and that's it. So that's extremely exciting. Also, if you like what we do, and you want to support the kind of work that we do and the content that we create, consider becoming a member of the Realm. All it is $5 a month. You get exclusive access to some extra videos, some tutorials that aren't released publicly you'll get access to. Plus, you get access to chat on our a special Facebook group called The Realm. where you are able to speak with us and communicate with us directly. Say you're working on some kind of crafting project and you want some advice or some techniques.
Probably have an idea.
Let us know. If you want to talk about the game or talk about character, things like that, let us know. We're here. So if you join the Realm, it gives you the opportunity to be able to do that through the Realm Facebook group.
All right. Okay, so we told them about the great crates.
Yeah, the
We
crate
did.
with
Yeah.
exclusive awesomeness.
Awesome. Okay. I want to get back in here. I don't want to take too much time because we have a jam-packed evening. I'd like to get a lot in.
Yeah.
The resurrection.
The other thing
cycle is
too,
gonna take 20
just
minutes,
for subs that might be watching, for subscribers to our crate, July has gone out, which is exciting. We're working on getting August out this week, and we're trying to catch up to September very, very soon. So we're trying. Again, life got in the way, and craziness occurred in my life. So we're just trying to kind of get back in track here and to get you guys everything that you have. So very, very excited about all of that. All right, so back into it. Roscoe, you just went, right?
Yeah.
Cynthia starts to she grabs her she takes out her weapons and kind of like takes a stance, backs up towards where you are in between
Okay.
kind of the ice pillars, and says, "We should go."
I agree with you.
I totally agree. Trying.
Akantha, you're up. You currently have a rope in your hand.
One end.
Yes.
Did
Thank
I throw
goodness
it to you already?
Not yet.
That's what you're doing on your turn right now.
I'm throwing one end of the rope to you, and I'm holding on to the other end.
All right.
So she's throwing most of the rope to you, and holding on to that one.
That is correct.
All right. So you throw the rope. I'd like you to make it's an improvised kind of I'd say it's an improvised.
Rope throwing
Give me a
check.
dexterity check. And you can add your attack modifier to it.
Uh, 16 plus 4? No,
Dexterity.
plus 1, right?
Yeah, so 17.
Plus 1.
Okay. So she tosses the rope in your general direction. We're going to find out if you catch it on your turn.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do on that? I'm going to give that as a free action to you. Is there any other action you do? This Remorse is under you, snapping.
Cast
Snapping
on.
like a mofo.
That's how they do.
That's how they do.
Continue to float.
Yeah. You're just going to... Okay, so you're focusing on just trying
Yeah,
the rope.
yeah.
Vor, I would like you to make a dexterity check. Try and catch this.
Which
Rope.
one of my dice is going to work the best? We'll see.
Just roll the ball and take the best roll.
Crit.
Oh!
20?
Nice.
Nat 20.
You catch it. No problem.
All right. Time to bolt.
Good catch.
You tell Vrux you want to bolt?
Yeah, so, and since now it's my turn, we can use a full 80 feet of movement to, so, hang on tight! And then,
Strength check.
Yeah, right?
Athletics check.
Yeah.
18.
That is enough.
Minus
all,
1.
all of a sudden, you are pulled, yanked,
Yay.
as they start to kind of head towards. At 20 feet height, though, let me see if you're going to clear the dome. entrance.
Oh, that'll be a shitty way to go.
if we're talking physics, would the forward motion bring her down to
I would think, yeah,
straight
the rope would
that
pull
Are you
her
really moving
downwards.
fast enough to create that kind
Otherwise,
of...
it's going to be a
I just
Looney
moved
Tunes moment.
80 feet in 6 seconds.
We're about to find out.
Oh, man.
It's alright, we can stitch the top of your forehead back together.
Reparo.
She'll never quite be the same, but
Cure wounds is fine.
Yes, you will
Fine.
absolutely clear. As you hold on, it's kind of... Okay.
all right.
All right. I would also like actually Vrux to make a strength check, athletics check, to see if he can.
Does he get advantage being a snow
Snow?
Well, he's from
No.
the icy.
No, it's not about
He's
that. It's
a
not a dexterity
snow.
check to see if he can go on
Dashing
the
through
ground.
the snow.
It's to see if he can- how quickly he can pull her.
It's a
How
shame
well
you
he
weren't riding
can
a reindeer.
Okay.
pull her. I mean, she's
Well, wouldn't
not
she
very
be
heavy.
weightless? She'd pretty much be weightless if
Yeah, if I'm,
she's.
if I'm,
Yeah, okay.
If
I'll
I'm levitating.
okay, I'll allow it.
And she's a wood
That's
elf
fine. I'll allow
to boot.
it. It's alright.
More
Okay.
nuts.
So that was on. So you are now in the entrance. You're all in the entrance area. That Ramoraz sees her start to go, and you will find out what it does when it gets to its turn. But McGill, it's your turn. You see them now. They're crossing the entrance area.
How large is the opening to this place?
Between each pillar is about 50 feet, and there's 4 pillars.
Okay, so it's huge.
Yeah.
Big enough.
Everyone, run! Let's get out of here.
Okay. So you turn tail and.
Yeah.
Okay. You are now 60 feet.
70
feet along the outside of it. And remember, there's like winding, so you start to kind of wind down the thing. Is everybody going to do the same thing at this point? Can we speed this along?
Yeah, unless it's going to
Okay.
cause one of us to die.
No, you guys managed to leave the area. As you're kind of cresting the entrance, you hear, "Goodbye, come back," and that's it. And you guys are all free. You guys managed to get down. The Ramoraz does not seem like it's chasing you past the entrance.
All right.
Onwards.
How do we call the ship? Could you come down?
And you start pulling her.
Oh, cast.
I'm gonna-
Delevitate.
I'm going to.
You cast delevitate, or you cancel the spell.
Whatever.
Whatever's
It's
funny.
important.
Well, since delevitate's not a real spell.
No. Do you delevitate her,
Please don't let me fall.
or do you just cancel the spell?
Don't
I
cancel.
canceled the spell.
But then I'll
She
fall and
falls.
get hurt.
Can you?
Yes, but you fall gently. That's how the spell
Are you
works.
sure? If you cancel the spell, you
I'm
fall gently?
positive.
Gently? Really?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Sorry, you plummet to the ground like a brick.
Okay, you guys are now outside. You guys make it to the bottom of the cavern
Yeah.
of the cliff kind of area, and you see the wooded area that you guys came out of with the path leading into the woods.
I take one of the wrappings from my torches.
Yeah.
And I put it around an arrowhead.
Okay.
Light it on fire.
Okay. Okay.
Little Olympic style.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully you don't hit the ship.
It goes into the air. And maybe not 10, 15 minutes later, you start to hear the sound of the airship as it starts to come closer.
Getting the jabber.
And it comes down to about 50 feet. That's good. It comes down to about 50 feet, and ropes start to drop as they did last time.
Okay.
You guys all managed to climb up on deck. Everything seems to be kosher, copacetic.
Before I climb on deck,
Yeah.
I leave the kitten in the
Yeah.
snow.
Aw.
You just drop the kitten down.
Just put it down.
Bye, kitty.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, I think we should bring it up with us, and then do the thing where we throw it off the side, and then you shoot it so it goes out of kitten form, and then falls to its death as Mama Ramoras.
All right, we'll try that.
You take the kitten with you up on the
Yeah.
ship. Okay. Right.
Try not to roll a nat one when you throw the kitten
As
off.
you pass one of the dragon cult, they just kind of like.
It won't
Look
be
at
here
your-
for long.
Okay. You guys all get up on the ship. The captain comes over to you and says, "Where to?"
Back to where we came from.
The Temple of the Allfather is what Var's referring to.
All right.
Yeah.
There we
Well-
go. That's West Country.
Could we not? Could we not leave the relic on the boat and find another one?
We could. I think we only need one.
Well, if every relic provides a different path to the Allfather, how do we know this is the right one?
It was the one that was the closest.
Which is not really.
As you guys have this conversation, the captain says, "Set a course for the Eye of the Allfather," and they start to do their thing.
So I look over at
The
Var.
flame starts to-
Var,
Yeah.
you ready?
Oh, I'm really ready.
All right. So I pass him the kitten.
Okay.
Arr.
Do you guys wait till it gets to altitude?
Yeah.
Are you guys
Oh
consider-
yeah, but I am.
Are you guys
lumbering.
continuing the conversation that you were just having?
Yeah.
Or do you drop it? Because it's going to take some time to get altitude.
Is that the proper course we want?
I feel like Var and I are like in a
How long will it take
we're
us to get
synced
back
on
to the eye
this.
of
We're
the
like
elf with it?
Be ready.
How long will
Direct
it
hit.
take us to get back to the eye of the Allfather?
I believe it's... What did I say last time?
It took a long time. Like,
Hours, though. It was hours. It was
I think we had enough time to have like a long rest or something.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
something like
Oh.
10 or 12 hours.
I know. Hang on.
Okay.
So,
yeah, we did because we had.
I'm gonna just take this kitten
We're gonna.
and I'm gonna just whip it. Okay? I think with the
Whip it
fur,
good.
the fur might slow it down in the air. So maybe we should wrap it up in something.
You want to shave it first?
No, because if we cut it with the razor, it might turn
Shave
back
that,
into
but-
more ass.
You gotta shave the kitten before you throw it. Everyone knows that.
Time is of the essence here.
I'm leaving that alone.
Not
But you didn't, did ya? You didn't. Well done.
I am far too innocent to know what you're talking about.
Right. Milk drinker. Okay.
I drink milk. I can't tell you I have a social life. Anyway, guys, just pick it on me.
All right, Bar. Let's just do this.
It is 45 miles, and it goes 8 miles an hour.
All right.
Well, I suppose if we bring the one relic back, we'll find out if bringing
It's
the
only
first
5
back
hours. 5.5.
without
With a
going
good
getting
telling.
the others was a worthwhile venture, won't we?
Yeah.
We've got thing to do.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Okay.
You
Once we
know,
You
reach,
get to add altitude.
yes, we are at the most deadly altitude possible to a kitten room or
All right, let's do this.
I am going to. I'm limbered up. I've been warming up. I am so
I've got.
ready.
He's
I am
got the
jazzed.
kitten.
I'm
I've got
this
my
is
bow
the-
and arrow, and I'm
This
ready to
is the
fire.
only way I can
I
ever
feel a Leroy
justify
Jenkins
throwing
moment.
throwing a kitten.
I really hope the gazebo doesn't appear and eat us. Come on, just get this shit done.
I go to the port side, or is it leeward, the left side? Okay, leeward
One of
side.
the sides.
starboard.
And I've got this cute little kitten in my hand.
As you
and
hear
I'm
a
feeling conflicted.
collected gasp
It's
from
okay. It's
from the
evil.
crew. As they're evil. Like they're not a good cult.
This is an evil kitten.
And they're
It's really a Remora.
and some
One
people
of
are like,
the-
you were evil. One of the guys looks at you like
Wait
Nice.
till you see what it does in the air. Just check this out. Okay, you're gonna see this.
I would like you to
It's gonna be
make
great.
an athletics check to see how
Alright.
well and how far you toss this kitty.
Which one?
I'm gonna hold my action to draw my bow.
And the kitty, as you take it, and he starts to, it looks at you, goes,
I'm
Like sad.
feeling a little conflicted with this throw. I'm like,
Nope, it's evil. It's evil. I know it's evil. It's
In
an
for a
evil
penny,
kitten.
in
it
for a
starts to
hound.
purr in your hand.
you said athletics? 26.
God. And you have a hard time even tracking it. You're gonna need a damn good hit to hit this,
Can we
this projectile kitty.
can we
Alright.
shoot arrows at the same time, even though it's on different turns?
Sure you can.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Right.
It's like a Viking bear.
18. Yeah, 18.
Oh, would it be? It is a moving.
Yeah.
I'll allow a hit with an 18.
18.
I like how ominous the music is.
And you skewer this
Okay,
pure.
watch.
You're up. As it skewers and then turns into this remorse, and the remorse doesn't even know what the hell is going on, and just and everybody on the ship is like, what the hell?
Nicely done.
Yes,
And it just below the clouds just.
that was great. We have to do that again.
Not
There's
anytime
two
soon,
more.
though.
Oh, that's great.
Alright.
There's
That's
two more.
great.
There's two more. Okay?
Do we
Go
tell
back.
the captain to go back so we can polymorph it again?
We'll just do this with the other two. Okay. and then we'll see what that
Oh,
gold
I
is
think
about.
I saw. Yeah, there was glittery stuff there.
Yeah, there was gold under the entrance. So what do you think? Should we just do this to the other two? No.
I realize that I'm crossing games here, but can I zero waylay Vor so I can shut him up?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
That was great.
one of the members of the crew, and kind of like one of the older, kind of crotchety ones, comes over. He puts his hand on the. That's a story for later, eh?
I can't wait to tell you. This is gonna be great.
All right, so you guys spend the next 6.5, the equivalent of about 6.5 hours together on the.
I take
Back
my I meditate and I get my long rest.
Okay.
Okay. So in this time, it's 5 hours with a good tailwind, but I guess we don't. Do we know if we have a good tailwind?
You don't know. You think you're making good progress. You can ask the captain or the navigator if you like.
Okay, because I'm trying to see if I'm going to have enough time to have a long rest, but I don't know, right? So
You wouldn't in that time, but I can.
you can.
You,
It's still out.
if
And
you attempt to do
so
so,
can,
you attempt to, but you hear, we're approaching about 6 hours into your long
Monica.
rest.
Okay.
You can also have a long rest in that time.
Okay, perfect.
You,
Yeah, just meditate. Elves
4
don't sleep,
hours.
they
Yeah,
meditate.
we don't sleep.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have a long rest. You guys do not.
We have shorts.
So make sure that you put long rest on your thing. I don't know.
If you
At the
click,
top.
on the top, you click your name.
No, oh, you can do
It'll-
it right there.
No, it's
Oh,
right
look,
there.
dude,
long
right
rest.
here.
Okay.
Oh,
And
take
then you-
long.
Oh, I
Take
see it
long
there
rest
too.
And then
Yeah.
confirm. Press it again.
Yeah.
Where is it?
And it just resets
Long
your
rest
stats.
taken.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys come down and it starts to. You guys see the entrance of, or that long causeway. It sets down on the other side of the causeway. At the mouth of the Eye of the Allfather.
Oh, it's a different, I guess for the.
You guys listening?
No.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? They drop the ropes. You guys start to climb down, and you guys start to make the trek towards the entrance of the Eye of the Allfather. The wind is picked up. There are flurries outside.
I look, Roscoe, before we, now is the time to cast, your hut,
Really?
so that you and,
Every time I cast the hut, we get engaged in battle.
but, you and Var are still looking worse for wear.
Well, I always look like this. But you're right, Vor's rather badly hurt.
Sorry, I forgot to say that before you guys got on, Cynthia thanked you for your help and said that she still has unfinished business in that area, and said her goodbyes.
How'd she say goodbye?
Oh, I can get.
Was
see
it
ya.
like a physical?
Watch out
like
for
a,
falling
she said
All right, what do you guys do?
Let's make our way towards the entrance, shall we?
I recommend that these two get some rest. Var's not looking too well.
And I'm blue, so clearly I'm
Daboo
chilled.
dee daboo da da dee da
I believe that horse is still twitching. It's not dead yet. Keep kicking that.
Okay. So we're at the Eye of the Allfather. Are we doing?
Yes,
the-
you guys are at the foot of the, or at the one end of the causeway leading towards the Allfather. What
Are
do you guys
we doing the hut? Or no?
That's what
Do you
I
want the hut?
recommend. That's what I recommend.
I'll cast the hut.
Where would you like to cast this hut?
Mine.
On the Jabba.
The hut.
On the,
Kidding.
Sorry.
where would you like to cast the hut?
Well done.
Right in the middle of the cavern that we're in.
You're not in the cavern. You're
Right
at
in the
the
middle
end
of
of
the
the
place.
causeway.
Causeway.
Right, the causeway.
So you're
So,
at
like, right
you want,
before the store.
no, the causeway is all the way. So remember, there's
Oh,
a
I see.
causeway, then there's a domed entrance
Yes.
that leads to a big long hallway. Then there's big doors at the end that lead into this room.
The causeway is where we fought all of the barbarians.
No, you fought the barbarians
In the
at the
dome
end of the
entrance.
hallway, at the door to
So
this.
why am I casting Levin's hut for just the two of us? Shouldn't we, aren't we going to find out what the relic's going to do for us?
Aye, but if we find anything else that we need to fight, Var and yourself are not at full.
Right. So what you're
Fortitude.
saying is that I'll cast the hut, which will help heal us. The two of you will then venture off and hopefully not encounter anything that
No,
might
the
require
two of us are going to
armor.
wait for the two of you.
Oh, but you're both at full strength.
We could venture
We're both
forward.
healthy, and which means that we can ensure that nothing
I'll
else
let
happens.
you know in the last half minute when the hut's going to be finished, and you can jump in and join.
I guess.
I cast Lehman's Tiny Hut, and for the first time in as long as I can remember,
Ever.
we don't get attacked
No,
by
once.
anything while it's happening.
You had a successful. Well, actually, as
Once.
you're casting,
It happened,
maybe-
yeah.
no, I'm just kidding.
The dreaded, well, actually.
Actually, while you're no,
Sorry, I
Um,
lost 2 billion brain cells, apparently.
what where are you casting it?
On the ground,
Yeah.
10 feet around. Actually, right above my head.
No, I'm just okay. I know like where, but are you casting on the causeway outside in the snow? Or are you casting it inside the entrance? Where are you casting this hut?
Is the causeway solid ground?
So there is there's tree cover,
Yep.
comes out into a bit of a clearing. There's
Yep.
a causeway that is
What do you mean by causeway? I'm thinking
like there's a land
dam.
bridge,
Land bridge.
covered
okay.
in snow with a 700-foot drop between the clearing that you're at and the Eye of the All-Father Temple, which is across that causeway.
The last time we did it, it was in here.
Why don't we just go to the All-Father Temple and then cast it there?
That's what I'm saying, in here.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, but we don't know what's in there. We're assuming it's safe.
Yeah, we can look.
Aye, but he needs time to cast it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have time, then he doesn't cast
And I
it.
can't cast it, that's how it works.
Then he
Yes.
can't
Oh,
cast
well,
it.
okay.
We ought
It
to
is-
do it where we know we're safe.
Right. We've been safe there before.
Aye, before.
Yeah.
But we don't know the future.
Isn't.
Are we safe in the middle of this causeway with a 700
Just
foot
fucking cast it and we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Oh, that's logical. Yes, all you have to do is swear at me, and now it makes perfect sense.
Right now we're safe. Right now we're safe. We don't
Fine!
see any enemies.
I'll cast the fucking
While he's doing that, I cast Primeval Awareness. I cast Primeval Awareness, and I search for my favorite enemies,
I
goblins
cast
and
Leon's
giants.
Hold on.
fucking hut
Hold on.
right now.
Wait,
He starts
wait.
to cast it.
The relic is giant.
It's
'Cause
7
it didn't
foot,
Stay
it'll-
small.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
It's
Uh,
big again.
no.
Huh?
last
In
day.
one day.
One
That's
day.
the whole day.
Oh.
One day.
Well, I mean,
24
if we
hours?
do this then, won't it get really big again while it's in the
And
hut?
unable. Yes, you're right. Let's go to the All-Father Temple, throw the shield inside, and then we'll cast them.
Listen. Now, you know what? I feel fine. Let's just go. I took some hits, but I'm okay. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go inside.
Let's take a risk.
You're looking like
Let's
shit, Var.
Well, so we do,
One of the
but for a
options
different
on
reason.
the
Let's go.
wand
Okay,
cast
so
milk.
this causeway is 40 feet wide.
Can we do
It's
that?
a naturally formed
I would
stone
love
causeway
to.
that leads to the entrance of the All-Father. Sheer cliffs plunge hundreds of feet on both sides of the route. The causeway is covered with a foot of snow, and you don't see any tracks currently.
Okay, let's just go.
Yes, let's.
Let's.
We take a long rest, we reset, we're
You-
fine, we go.
I understand, but this thing is going to get really big. Are
No.
we going to
You
feel
and I
okay
will
leaving
lead
it
the way.
outside the whole time we're in there?
Where are you
Okay.
casting it?
Miguel, let's
Let's
lead
just
the
bring
way.
it in while
We're gonna
it's small.
go into the All-Father suite and do it there, and hope that there's no Remoras waiting for us.
So how about, okay,
Okay.
here's what I suggest. Let's bring the thing in, do everything we need to do with it, and before it gets big, and then if we get a chance, we'll rest.
Worst case scenario, we have to listen to Miguel say, "I told you so" when we get attacked inside the
And I'm
temple.
fucking gonna say that.
Yeah, he will. He will.
That's alright. We like to live dangerously.
Yeah. We're dangerous.
Where are you casting the hut?
Let's go into
We're
the All-Father
moving
temple.
You guys start to move towards the thing. You cross the causeway, no problem. You get to the domed entrance. You enter the domed entrance, and you see what you saw before. The snow, scattered snow, extends into about halfway down that massive hallway.
Right.
And the hallway is huge. It is very, very.
I
very
jump on my
Is
knees
it gigantic?
and start casting.
It's like 200
I
feet.
saw that look for it.
Long.
Now I know I'm casting.
Remember, you guys remember that you saw those kind of stone blocks
Yeah.
in the ceiling at the basically the mouth of that hallway. Then the hallway goes. There are massive walls on either side of those hallways, which you can't really see what is above them. And then at the very end, there's a 40-foot staircase that leads to these massive stone frozen doors, which are currently closed.
Hot.
From this.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, well, while we're in the hut, I say we leave the relic outside of the hut. So it doesn't get big while we're inside and cut us all in half.
That's a good idea.
Whoever is going to be
Why doesn't he
watching,
class the
just watch
the
watch
hut on
the
top
relic
of the
and
relic?
Nobody takes it while we're doing this. Yeah?
Well, yes, I could do that. How big is the relic when it's full size? I forgot.
It's really big.
It's a
Sorry.
7-foot diameter currently.
Is it really this big? Or is it really this big?
I had
Or is
to
it really only this big?
climb pretty high to cut it down. I don't remember. I mean, I wasn't
How
counting.
tall are you, Vor?
I'm tall.
Okay.
I am 7'1".
Was the relic taller than you?
Yes.
By 3
Yes,
feet
yes.
or so?
Yes, it was taller than me.
Okay.
Do I remember exactly how big it was?
You shrunk it to a 16th of its size.
So if I
16?
sit in the
No,
middle of...
sixth. Did I say sixth?
Sixth.
1/6 the size.
1/6.
I thought it was
Okay.
1/16.
No, sixth.
Okay, then I'm going to sit in the middle of the relic and cast the spell so that the immovable dome of force forms over top of it. And I'm going to suggest that everyone crowd around at the 9.5 minute mark on the same relic so that when the immovable dome of force happens, ideally it won't cut us in half if it expands.
Because it's under the hut and not in the hut.
Correct.
Right.
It doesn't quite work that way. The hut is would not go over it. It would be like a force field that would like.
It's a hemisphere, so it's a half circle.
How big is the?
10 feet.
It's a half circle. It's a full circle.
It's a
The
half
hut.
circle.
The hut's a half
It's
circle.
a hemisphere,
7 feet.
which is one of its limitations, which we won't discuss.
So it's not round.
So, this
The
shield
base of it
is
isn't round.
going to be 42
Well,
feet.
it's cylindrical.
Do you
Oh, so
guys-
okay. So how big is it though?
10 feet.
10 feet. So it's bigger than the relic by 3 feet on each side.
Right now it is.
Right now?
Yeah.
Until the relic
7 feet.
expands again.
How long until our day is up?
I don't know. I haven't.
You imagine since you cast it, it's been about 7 hours, 8 hours.
So
since you
it's
cast
a
it.
third.
No, less
We have
than that,
lots
more
of
than
time.
that,
Well,
Well,
she cast it, so...
We have lots of
yeah. What
time.
about 7
Alright,
hours?
then
Okay, we have, so ostensibly is 14 hours?
we
Yeah.
bring it in, we sleep.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it
Alright.
in.
Okay.
Hey, that's my foot, watch it.
Okay, so you guys bring it in, you place it down. What do you guys do? It's
Oh.
eerily quiet in this place,
I
as it
know.
was last time.
Oh, I can bring up my
Rest.
bagpipes and
Rest in the hut.
play a little ditty.
I like ditties.
Do you?
I do.
Do you want
Are
me
you
to-
sure it's a ditty you're thinking of?
Yeah.
With a D.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For the sake of Monica, who wasn't here last time, the ceiling in this hall is 60 feet high, sloping down to 40 feet as it moves towards the end of the hallway. All of the surfaces in this place seem covered in ice. Frozen. Would be difficult to climb, you imagine. Can I get a perception check from you, please?
All of us?
No, just her.
Does she still hear the voices?
Oh, shit. Perception. 8 plus 6.
14.
28.
I like his answer better.
68.
There are
this?
20-foot high ledges on either side, like I mentioned before. There are no railings or battlements, so it's just a ledge that ends in it past where you can see. You do notice that when you look up, you see that there are these blocks just above the entrance to the hall, big stone blocks that seem suspended there. And you also see that there are niches at the top of the platforms platforms
That's a new move right there.
with sconces,
D&D.
with unlit sconces
Okay.
in them at intervals down the hall. And that's all. What do you guys do?
I cast Maximize Fireball at the surface and hope that it doesn't... No, wait, I don't do that. I'm still in the middle of my long rest.
Okay, so you guys have a long rest?
Correct.
Okay.
Inside the hut.
Inside the hut, you guys have a long rest.
Correct.
Undisturbed.
What?
You guys, in 8 hours, wake up,
Wow.
Don't argue.
renewed, rejuvenated. Make sure that you update in D&D Beyond.
So
You know?
Then you
refreshed.
took a long rest. It was... You don't know what time it is outside. You're not outside. You imagine it's 8 hours after you landed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel much better, thank you very much.
It is
I've
dark
I've
outside.
a lot. It was a painful fight.
Do you have dark vision? Yeah, you would.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
does
do.
It's
not.
dark in here.
I have other skills which unfortunately aren't applicable at this situation.
You wake up in
Right.
pitch darkness.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's go off to see the... not the
How long
wizards.
does that thing that you cast on yourself, the wall of whatever you did?
Cast a wall of force on my face?
Yeah.
That is... it was only good until the end of my next turn,
Okay.
so it's fine.
All right. So you're fine. Okay. It's done. All right. So what do you guys do? You guys wake up. It's chilly. It's cold. It's warm in the hut.
We should
We
really
should go.
return this relic.
Yeah, we need to find Egeron.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yep, let's
Let's
go.
move forward.
So you guys pick up the shield. Between a couple of you, makes it easier to carry. You guys, as soon as you crest the hut, almost like a force field, like walking through a force field in a sci-fi movie, you feel the cold hit you. It's nice and warm and temperature controlled in the hut, and you guys get that shiver, that familiar shiver. How long does the hut last?
8 hours.
It does?
I know that you would assume that I'm lying because it's me you're asking, but
Yeah,
in this
so
narrow
as
instance,
soon as
yes.
you guys kind of decide that you want to move and you kind of feel rejuvenated, the hut goes, and that rush of cold hits you
Burn.
as you guys prepare to go.
Ooh,
You
invigorating.
guys pick up the shield. You guys head down the hallway.
Yep.
You head up those 40-foot stairs, and you get to these massive stone this massive stone doorway. The doors are carved or engraved with scenes of giants fighting dragons, and they seem to be winning. And there is a sheet of ice that covers this door, and the doorknobs are like 20 feet in the air, 20 feet up. What do you guys do?
But have we not opened these doors
They're
before?
closed now.
All right. Well, I mean, I think.
Hashnag.
Yeah, I think Harshnag is still inside. Should we knock?
Yes, let's do
That's
that.
a great idea.
Harshnag stayed inside, did he?
Yeah, you stay behind.
Alright.
He wanted to commune with his past or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Personally, when I knock, I go like this.
Door opens.
This is a freebie from the DM. Who picked up and brought? I think it was you. Warmblood's amulet.
I think it was me. I usually I'm the one to track these things.
Does it explode?
Did you put it on?
I don't think I put on any amulets. Hold on. Let me look at what we found. We found. Actually, I don't see it here on my list. Blood's amulet.
You guys took it off his body, so
Amulet of proof against
Yeah.
detection
yeah.
and
You
location.
have to attune to it. I'm assuming you're wearing it, which allows you to not be targeted by divination magic or any sort of scrying.
Oh, I'm
sessions.
wearing
I
it.
think-
I'm wearing
yeah,
it now.
Somebody,
Yes.
somebody took that. I didn't wear it.
You didn't take it.
I'm holding
Who
on
took
to
it?
the ornate great axe, but I don't have.
Who took the amulet?
Was it you? Did you take it? Or was it you? Did you take it, Miguel?
Okay, so nobody knows where it is.
I don't recall that.
Well,
Or
okay,
somebody
then
knows where it is
It might
and they're
just
not- they
be.
keep
It might
it
just
quiet.
be in my inventory then,
Okay.
just sitting there for
It's fine.
somebody.
We can figure that out after.
Okay.
All right.
Roll
Whoever
for
has
initiative.
it didn't attune to it, so you guys
Okay.
don't know what it does yet.
Okay.
It's just a big amber amulet. Okay, so you guys knock.
Yes.
Yep.
Who goes there?
It's us, we're back.
Who's us?
It's Vor and McGill and Roscoe and our new friend Akanta.
You see, I'm not the only one that forgets.
How do I know it's you?
Okay, ask a question that only we would know the answer to.
I spent a very unpleasant several hours tucked in one of your armpits when I was being rescued because I didn't have a jacket. It was unpleasant.
That was funny. Okay. And you hear, and the door starts to open on that side.
Sounds a little bit like Borat.
So this, let's turn on the overcam here so people can see what is going on.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would
That would be you,
Brandon.
producer, stand-in producer.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes,
of course. Why would I? I've forgotten.
And
Do you want me to start
it's
getting
not over
the,
the thing. We actually positioned it pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty
let me
close.
just,
All right.
yeah.
So this represents, right here, this represents Harshnag, who is actually usually this big. But we're using, as I mentioned earlier, we're using the Assault of the Giants board game and all the miniatures that exist inside it. Why can't I turn this on? In order to use, they have smaller scaled
That's cute.
It's beautiful.
giants. And so this is a giant room. And so we've used the half-size pieces from that game for the player characters. And this is Harshnag, and these are all the surrounding.
Oh, you want me to start
Giants.
unpacking the beholders? So we can
Yeah,
get
not
ready
yet.
for the- Okay, no.
That's later. Just for you. Just for you. All of a sudden, give me a couple seconds here, folks. Okay, so the doors open up. Harshnag is standing there, and he says, "Oh, welcome back. It took you some time. Where did you go?"
Well, we went to get one of the relics. We ran into a small problem. When I say small, I mean like several that were 20 feet and then smaller than
Some
that.
zombies.
Problem.
Yes, Ramores.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes.
Yeah, three of them. One of them was really big.
But one of them we turned into a kitten. And then Thor launched it off the ship. McGill shot it with an arrow, and then it plummeted to its death. So we feel that it was actually a bit of a wash.
No shit, that's funny.
Yes. Yes, shit.
You would have loved it. It was great.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This we found one of the relics. It might look smaller than normal because we made it smaller. It will get bigger soon.
Okay.
Where's the joke? Oh, I can't
Because
find it.
it's cold in here. Never mind. No. Okay. All right. So let's.
So we wanted to take it to
Aragorn?
Egaron.
Oh yes, the guy.
Yeah.
The ghost.
Because, so that he could help us
Yes.
to find Sarissa, sister of Hekaton.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yes, I take
Wow, what a good memory you have.
mental notes.
I've just been sitting here, waiting for you to come back.
Oh yeah. What have you been up to?
Giant things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm pretty tall too. Let's go.
No, you're not.
I'm
Not
taller
bad.
than them. I'm taller than them.
Okay, so you guys enter the hall that you are in. Let me just bring that up.
Look at the lights on that.
Is that cute?
That's cool.
Yeah,
Can I change the angle
The
now?
more from
Can
Yeah,
I-
you can change the angle from your direction. Sure. Just
Yeah,
push
I
it.
capture that. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you guys head towards that room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Can we enlist the help of the Allfather to carry the shield?
Can you enlist the help of the what?
The
The
Allfather?
Father.
No.
The giant
You can
Santa
certainly
Claus?
try.
Okay, we got it. It's fine. He looks
this.
comfortable.
Okay.
He'll
Don't
be-
emasculate Boar like that.
So you see a large room. Again, every surface is covered in ice. And you see statues, which are more or less the size that they are here, next to yours, that are larger than giants, that represent what you imagine is each type of giant. You've seen a frost giant before. Give me a nature check.
All of us?
No, just her.
Okay. Oh, it's just, what is this? The Acantha show now? It's fine.
Yeah.
That's right, it is. Oh,
Oh,
that's not good.
That's not good at all.
It's not good at all. Can
What
I
is
do
it?
that again? Can I mulligan?
What is it?
Like mulligan.
It's 3.
Oh, we keep forgetting to use the mulligans. Damn it!
Oh, yes, the mulligan rule.
I know, right? Like,
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
So you only seen a frost giant. It kind of looks kind of like Harshnag.
Okay.
The rest you have no idea. They're just really impressive, massive statues.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
seen anything like this.
Akantha, this is Harshnag. Harshnag, this is Akantha.
Nice to meet you, Harshnag.
She can turn into animals.
I love it.
All right. So, you guys. Then there's a massive statue in the middle. It's a hooded figure. It's about 70 to 100 feet tall, and it has both hands stretched towards this portal. And the portal is an archway with symbols that seem like kind of silvery, metallic, almost like chrome. Along it, there are, I believe, 6 of them. And there is this mist, this purple kind of swirling mist in the middle of it. And that is currently where you are. And there are sconces which are lit torches currently on either side of that portal area. You see 2 doors that head up that way and 2 doors that head up the other way. And there are 2 passages that head out the back to either side of the main doors. What do you guys do?
Let's head towards the one where the music's not coming from. Already too loud.
Yeah, well, let's do the portal thing again.
hey, we got this relic so that we could talk to Ekaton.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. To Agaron's house we go.
Okay, so
Hi-ho.
you guys go over to the portal. You guys do. We won't go through it. You guys take the axe from the frost giant. You give it to Harshnag. He touches it to the frost rune, and all of a sudden the piano goes crazy.
Well, it's a very dramatic
That was
moment.
great. That was great timing.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Thunderwave, I'm suffering from ear damage.
that was that guy. That was a solo moment. He was like, "This is my moment."
I'm
Ready?
super into this.
This is great.
Give him the inspiration, though.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just turn off the.
Oh, it's so moody.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
Who's at the front door?
Oh my god.
Sirenscape, apparently.
Don't give in there.
all right, so that swirling has kind of like almost like lightning, electricity that pulses through it as you guys as it opens up. But as it opens up, you actually see a room past it now, and as the group enters, you enter a hexagonal room that has.
That really helps the mood, I think.
Beyond the thundering archway lies a hexagonal chamber whose walls rise 50 feet before tapering to a 90-foot high apex.
Wow.
Standing in each corner of the room is a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one raised arm. Each type of giant is represented. From what you can tell, you see frost. The rest of you don't really know what they are. A cold magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it has been here for some time, preserved by the cold. Next to the body rests a giant morning star. Giant frost-covered morning star.
Have we not already? We've seen this one already.
You have, she has not.
Yes. Oh, I see.
It is a,
A mace with spikes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say
You were
that?
thinking of that.
It's called a morning star.
Don't worry about the dead giant. He's not gonna hurt you. I think the ghost is okay too, so it's alright. Hello. Is it Egeron that we're calling for? Or are we talking to the Oracle? Who's the Oracle? Oh, okay. So I'll step in the middle with the shield. And say, hi! We have gone forth and done great deeds in order to procure this shield, which will be bigger momentarily.
There is a moment of silence.
I'm standing on the Simral, I think, yeah? Okay. Shield.
You have done a great deed for all giants. A new path lies before you. And as you say that, as that voice is heard, a stony bas relief depicting a frost giant with a relic, actually holding that shield from one of the chamber's 5 bare walls, kind of like comes out of it and kind of forms into this picturesque sort of scene of a frost giant holding that shield.
Guys, I kind of want to finish this picture. Should we go get the others?
You want to get the 4 others?
Well, I mean, I just want to see the picture. I don't know if there's any way to...
We almost fucking died getting that shield.
Okay, alright. What is this new path?
That is for you to decide.
Ew.
Are you deciding to follow this path? And one of the lanterns go.
Aye, we are.
I think we should.
I can ask questions about this path if you want the lanterns.
Ask about why the lanterns are going.
That's because we have a certain number of questions that we can ask of the Oracle. As far as I know, the path leads to Sarissa, who will help us find Hekaton, I think.
Yes! That is the intended purpose.
That was not a
this
question. That was not a
exercise.
question. It was just. It wasn't a question. It was a statement.
Do we have to clear our heads of everything and just hope that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man doesn't show up?
Nicely played.
I know you don't. It was a giant. Imagine the Michelin Man, but made of milk.
Still don't understand what you're talking about.
Okay. Questions for the.
As you stand there, the relic begins to disappear in your hands.
It's getting a little lighter. It's gone. Okay.
And within a couple seconds, it's gone.
Okay. It's gone.
And the base relief is remaining on the wall.
Okay. What is on this path? What does it entail?
Just ask 2 questions.
In detail, please.
Okay, just to clarify, the one question I'm asking is, what does this path entail?
In great amounts of detail.
It will lead you to the conch,
The conch, yes.
The conch.
which
Yes.
you will need to travel
Which we will need to travel. How does the conch
to
help us?
Hekaton's court
Yes. How does the
as
conch...
soon as you are ready to leave.
Well then.
Understood.
Sometimes you gotta just take a fucking hook for.
Wow. It's just... Wow. Alright. Okay. But there's still more labs that we can ask questions for. We should take this opportunity to learn more.
Can we ask about all of the relics that we need to get?
We know where they are, but we don't know what is where. And I don't think we have to get all.
Sorry, there's 3 left.
Okay, I don't think we have to get all of them. We just needed the one. So,
Do we know that for sure?
What if we get the relic that is closest to us? Can we ask
we got it. There was the
second
shield.
closest?
The shield was the relic that we got. It was the closest one to here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we went there. It was closer.
How many questions have we asked now?
Just the
3, I
3.
think, and we have 3 left.
Alright.
So,
Just the 2.
questions, my friends. Let us ask
Wood elf
questions.
math.
How will the conch get us into Hekaton's court?
It will transport you directly there.
That's good to know.
It's like a port key.
Voa, I'm just curious. We've had, did something just fart or did
The lights keep going out.
Oh, that's what it is. I just, I've heard that before.
Just don't ask the questions.
It
in
just
the
sounds like a
circle.
queef.
Don't ask the questions when you're in the circle.
I do hope that we get the same number of questions every time we find a relic, and we didn't just use up all of them.
I think we need to find more relics.
You did.
Because this one will lead to the conch, which we need to get to King Hecaton's gold.
And we know that in absolute certainty, do we?
I'm fairly confident.
Oh, well, that
Do you want
reassures
me
me.
to ask?
Unless there's other questions that you feel were of more value.
In order to do what needs to be
You
done.
just asked the question. Damn it. It's too late.
Yes, it is too late.
In order to do what needs to be done to find King Hecaton, do we need to find more relics?
Finding more relics will give you more paths. That is the only purpose.
We don't need more paths.
We
We
have
just
one
need to
path.
follow one path.
Let's use the path. Yeah.
One lantern remains.
Yeah. So,
Then let's go.
I could ask one more question. As I say,
Please don't
that's a
let that
statement of
question
fact.
involve milk. Please don't waste
I
it
wasn't
on milk.
thinking about milk until
But
now.
Sure you weren't. I happen to know that most half-orcs think about milk every 7 seconds.
I don't think it's a half-orc thing.
Oh, you don't, eh?
So,
I rolled a natural 20 on my orc knowledge, so...
questions could be asked. There is one more torch. Since those of you are outside of the circle, you may tell me what to ask, so that I'm not doing all the talking and so I don't accidentally ask a question while I'm here. Let's not waste.
Right?
Let's not waste the oracle's time. Let us.
My father plays dominoes better than your father plays dominoes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we know that the answers we get aren't exactly as straightforward as we'd like.
Can we ask what's the fastest route to get to the conch or get it in our...
Possession.
Thank you.
I could ask what details about this path, maybe. That has been
Yes, but
presented to us.
as we've asked it details before, it's somewhat vague,
Okay,
right?
I don't know. Does somebody else? Let me step out of the circle for a minute. Does somebody else want to go in and ask a question? Because right now I'm doing all the talking. There's a lot of pressure. Okay.
But Laura, you're the best at talking.
Yeah.
You're the best speaker we have.
I really am. I'm so charismatic.
It's the timber of the baritone. It just
It works, doesn't it?
it just certainly does.
Yeah.
I think we ought to just go and follow the path that we've got set here.
Perhaps we'll leave the
We
one
have-
question in case we need it later.
I don't think it's going to add on to more questions later. This may be our last chance. Thoughts?
Can we transport the conch to us so we don't have to travel very far?
I'm gonna guess no, but I could ask.
Yes, you could, couldn't you?
Hello, Mr. Oracle. Would we be able to get this conch to us by any quicker means than taking this path? Teleporting it to ourselves or something?
You must achieve it and retrieve it from a giant lord's lair.
Where can I find milk?
It goes dark. The room
Okay.
goes dark, and all you see is
Yeah.
the light cast from the torches outside of the portal. And it's complete darkness.
Well then.
Okay. There we go. I mean, it was worth it.
You
I
can't see.
I tried to ask about the milk. thing.
Well
Yeah,
then, I can still hear.
Okay.
My other senses are heightened.
Let us take this path.
Yes. Can you?
I agree. Let's get going.
Does anyone have prestidigitation? Could someone create dancing lights so I can see where to go? Or would someone like to grab my hand and just pull me blindly?
I'll light a torch for the blind guy.
Yeah.
I'll walk
All right.
beside you.
Hey, McGill lights a torch.
Got it.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we are looking at the relief, and I realize as we're looking at it, how is this a path? How do we know what to do?
I believe the
Is it a
torches
dirt
have been
path?
extinguished. We need to figure this out already.
I know. I probably should have asked that when we had the chance.
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, we were all
There's
there.
only lingering resentment at your poor choice of questions. Don't worry about it.
Hey, look, you had your chance. Let's let's figure out how this is a path. So, this guy is holding the shield that we brought. Does this open? Is this a door?
Let's try.
Okay.
I
So-
grab the handle of the shield and try and wrench it to the left. Does that work?
You what?
I grab the doorknob that's on the side of the shield and just
There is no doorknob.
I grab.
I'd like to make an investigation check.
Pretty good, folks.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Investigation.
Investigation. We are actually close to you. Did
Do we want to go through the portal?
Yes. Critical fail on investigation.
There is no doorknob on the side of the shield.
can I?
Oh wait. So if I roll a 20, there was.
Can I investigate too? 'Cause
And I can't find a doorknob on the shield. Does anyone else care to check?
Sorry, you would like to investigate as well?
Yeah, since I'm there and I'm trying to see if it's a door of some kind.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're in front of the portal, obviously.
I'm light blind, so I can't see anything.
5.
You investigate the base relief and it looks just like it's carved stone now. Solid carved stone.
Oh man, how is this a path? Why didn't we think to ask?
Oh, Kappa, you're a wood elf. You have great eyesight. Why don't you search for crevices or cracks that might lead us to opening this shield?
Miguel, you should look at this too.
I'm
I'd be
taking a
surprised.
look.
Let's investigate.
Oh man.
Jesus.
It's up to me. Let's
So that's a
do
no.
it.
You don't have like a.
I
plus
hit my
eight.
head as I'm
Oh,
looking.
18.
Oh, hey. Plus your investigation. Plus 0.
Plus 0, still 18.
With an 18, you start to investigate the carving, and it is exactly what it appears to be. It is a carved scene of, again, a frost giant holding the shield. You do imagine, though, from what you've heard of what the oracle said, that this is a representation of what needs to be done. That you don't get the feeling that you actually have to interact with this visage. And you remember him just telling you, make a choice, choose a path. If you'd like to convey that, you can convey that, but that's up to you.
It's just a stone carving. Does that? It's
It appears to be.
frost giant. Do we need to get the shield to the frost giant?
The shield is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. We choose this path. How do we make that official?
Are you still standing in the circle? Or?
No, I walked up to the relief. I could go back and say it there.
So, we choose this path. And I walk up to the circle. We choose this path.
All the lanterns go,
Oh, hey.
and they flash, and you guys are almost night blind, even though you had a torch. For a moment, you see specks of light.
We chose the path.
You go. Sit.
Yeah.
You hear a voice that says, "Travel west, or mountains, to the sea of moving ice. There, among the glaciers, you'll find Svardborg, the burg of the frost giant Jarl. The conch you seek rests on his icy throne." And the lanterns go.
West.
Go out.
West
West.
to the sea of
Smash
moving
fire.
ice.
Immediately, you all receive the magical ability to ascertain the shortest, most direct physical route to the lair of the chosen giant lord. All of a sudden, you guys have this like tether in your minds and know exactly what direction to go in the shortest distance.
What a
needed to
great
travel there.
spell.
And you all kind of like look at each other. You have this moment of.
I think I know where to
Do
go.
you feel this too?
Let's
God.
make our way.
I think we gotta go that way.
Dude.
Dashing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do some running.
Should we...
Oh, dashing.
So this gave us clarity in knowing exactly where we're supposed to go from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that clarity is...
Because I didn't write down the Jarl's name or the.
Sparred Garden?
So travel west to
Sovngarde.
the.
Savage Garden?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. How about?
wanna stand with you on a. Okay, we're done.
I'm sorry. Saying
Stand
them
with
of
you on the
band
mountain.
is not an invitation
Bathe
to
with
then
you in the sea.
sing.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Meta. So meta.
Whoa. Hanging
The
tough.
sky falls down, don't they? Okay.
Travel west to the something. Talk to the Jarl of Svarsberg.
Scared to be back.
Apparently we have to be drunk before we can pronounce the name properly.
The Jarl of
Skippity-doo.
Scoreboard.
Well, okay. I'll just have to watch the stream again.
Jeez.
Carlsboard or something like
Okay.
I know where we need to go. Do you...
that. We all do, Vor.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
And we know the most circumspect way to get there.
Circumspect.
Great.
Not the right word.
You're right. Circumcised? No, that's not the other.
Circumnavigate?
No, that's
No.
the action, not the
Did Vrox get it?
adjective.
Yes.
The magic
Can we-
guidance?
No, he did not.
No. Okay.
Do you
Not
know?
that you know of.
No, you don't. He doesn't.
Okay, what do you guys do?
We take that route.
And we get there as fast as possible.
Okay, so you guys head through the doorway, out into this big room again. You can place yourselves in that area.
Yeah.
And of course, Harshnag trails behind you, and he says, "Well, all right, we go to my old home."
Was he with us in there?
Yeah.
Cool. Did he get it?
No.
What?
Interesting. Okay.
What didn't I get?
No, Harshnag did not get the
Oh, Snag didn't
same...
get the direction.
Sorry, okay.
All of a sudden, you guys hear like a, and like, just trickles of ice start to fall off the ceiling a little bit.
I think
Let's
we need
go.
to get out of
And
here.
you hear a,
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So
Let's
we all
dash.
dash for the door.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we're
Dashing
going
for the
quick.
door.
okay, so you
Princess
guys,
Khazad-dûm style.
let's move through. You guys know who you are. Which way do you want to go around here? You guys want
Let's
to
all
move
go
yourselves?
in
You can
unison.
move yourselves 30 feet.
Well, we
forward
all
towards
know
that
the
doorway.
quickest way to go.
Which
so let's
which
go
character
that
is
route.
me? Which mini is
That is
McGill?
you. That is Roscoe.
So
Oh, I'm a redhead.
5,
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Do you want
40,
me to role play
45,
crazy
50,
this time?
55,
Yes.
60, 65, 70. I'm right at the door. So would you be?
This isn't to scale though.
No, it's not. These are 20-foot increments.
Oh, shit.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Sorry.
Oh.
These are 20-foot increments.
So
20, 40, 60. So I'm halfway through that square.
all right, can I move diagonal?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's about.
Whoa.
Right.
Where did you go to?
You guys are going.
2, 4, 6. Oh, 60, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Okay. And then Harshnag continues kind of down the middle. Okay.
Could we run underneath the
As you guys
ghost?
approach the statue of the Allfather, you hear it kind of speeding up a bit. Sounds like it's getting closer.
Harshnag, what is that?
I don't know. We need to move.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, move again.
20, 40, 60, half.
Do you want to move? There you
I sure do.
Move Harshnag
Guess
over
I'm
to the
about-
other side of that. He's on the other side of that.
There's
right
I'd be
here.
like one behind you, right? Because you move 35 and I move.
I move, yeah.
As you guys start to close in on the door, all of a sudden,
10 remoras.
I don't want to
All of a sudden,
Undead beholder.
you die. Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Crazy.
You hear the crunch of frost under heavy feet as an enormous blue dragon bursts through the main doors of the temple.
What?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, so that's not Lennon.
Oh, he's a little
He's drunk. It's fine.
It's all right.
As he kind of like wiggles his way through to get in, and as he comes out, his massive wings furl out, and as he unfurls his wings, there are shocks of electricity that kind of come up and across his wings. This is the biggest, most terrifying dragon you guys have ever witnessed.
Don't I recognize him?
You do not.
Didn't we have that conversation about the electric dragon that I had encountered him previously?
No.
You don't remember that?
No, you've never met this dragon.
Were you drinking that night?
No, you've never met this dragon. I'm pretty sure. Although I can make sure that you meet him today. We can.
He's setting up a personal meeting.
The
with you.
great worm pays no mind to the statues or its surrounding. Instead, it fixes its hateful gaze upon you. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me when you said you?
I just in general.
Okay.
$20 to $25. Anyone?
Nope.
19 to 20. Sorry, 15 to 20.
17.
16.
16.
Which one of you two wants to go first?
You can.
Oh, I'll go home.
Well, I'm Rasco. I'll bring up the rear.
Always. 10 to 15?
Yep.
What?
12.
The dragon rolled a million, so he goes first.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Mary and Joseph.
Here, let's get the overcam in a better position.
Oh, yeah.
Them on this side.
Vor.
Alright, just so you all know. this is
You
what it
are
looks
up.
like when we die. Okay.
Oh, don't show the back.
Or maybe on this end
Here,
where
just
you
put
can
this.
see the dragon.
Okay.
Alright. Does it look like it's trying to kill us? Like, is it being
Here, put it on that side.
Okay,
With the
yeah,
dragon
yeah,
on
yeah.
its back.
being obviously aggressive?
So
We
see
can
the
move this
dragon.
wall so you can bring it closer if you want.
Hey,
Oh, we got it.
There you go.
Alright.
the size of that dragon.
So it's being aggressive. It looks like it's gonna try
Oh
to
yeah.
kill us.
Well, it looks like a dragon. Like it looks like a dragon. It's surging with energy. Its hateful gaze is absolutely upon you currently.
Alright, so axe at the ready.
Who are you? Dragon.
What's it to you?
I want to know if you're here to kill us or not.
And it kind of comes down and it starts to kind of sleek around. It'll respond on its turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna hold my attack.
You're gonna ready in action.
Yep,
What is
ready.
your?
As soon as it appears like it's going to attack one of us,
Yeah.
I want to hit it.
Okay.
Okay. With my axe. That.
Do you want to ask him some questions first?
Well, I just did, but he wasn't.
He's not very
He's
talkative.
waiting for his turn to answer.
Akantha, you're up. Roscoe, you're on deck.
Since I like animals, can I ask him questions? I have animal handling. Can I do it?
It's not an animal.
No.
It's not an
It's a
animal.
dragon, no.
It's a dragon. Can I say, Mr. Dragon? What do you want with us? Why are you here?
I am not here for you.
Do you require help in whatever mission that you are on right now?
I need you to get out of my way.
Ew.
Not a problem at all. Let's go, fellas. Let's go inside. Clearly, he has some business to attend to.
She.
My apologies.
If you look, do you want to take an action?
You should keep your ovaries on the inside.
I don't want to do anything to anger our friendly female dragon.
We can't speak out of turn, right?
No,
Oh.
Or you can respond if she talks to
it's
you.
long 6 seconds.
Yeah. 6
Okay.
seconds.
Can we would love to get out of your way. Would you be able to move out of the doorway so we can exit and you can have this beautiful room to yourself?
I'd like you to roll a persuasion check.
But you roll a high persuasion check, please.
Oh, son of a. Oh,
Son of a moose knuckle.
come on. What was that?
+1.
Persuasion +1, 15.
It's okay, it's a dumb dragon.
She kind of comes down at you like this and kind of starts to circle around. Where are you? You're over here? She kind of circles towards you. She can't move yet because it's not her turn. But she kind of circles towards you. And she says, "You are inconsequential. Merely a morsel. Leave now."
Absolutely. I'm leaving right now.
So do you move?
I'm going out away
Okay.
from her.
Okay. Make your movement. Remember, you can only move 30, and those are
So-
20. So you can probably move to the next. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Not that far.
No,
one back.
ish.
Yeah, ish there. Okay. Roscoe and Miguel, you're on deck.
Yeah, I am.
Don't anger her.
I would love to take that advice, I really would.
Roscoe! Roscoe!
Do you know how to speak dragon?
Actually, I
Were
do
you speaking
speak
Draconic?
dragon.
There you go.
Draconic.
You speak Draconic.
No, the
Do
dragon's
I?
speaking common. Okay.
Dragon speaking common, but I remember you speak Draconic.
I speak giant.
I have a fascination with dragons. Would you mind telling me your name before we go?
You're a curious one, Genasi.
Oh, I am, certainly, even by Genasi standards. Quite curious.
I'll humor you.
Much obliged.
My name is Imarith.
Oh,
Now
Imarith.
leave.
Are you Imarith the famous?
I said leave.
Yes, I know you did. Just a quick question then, before I go. Who are you here to slaughter? Since it's none of us, since we're so inconsequential, but no one in our party, I hope.
She turns towards Harshnag and she says, "He looks tasty." And at this point, for the first time, you guys set your gaze on Harshnag, and he looks livid. Like you have not seen hatred in his eyes. Never. He's always been this lighthearted, but he is just writhing.
Okay.
Are you gonna do anything?
Yes, I am. I'm going to surreptitiously pull out the bit and bridle from my knapsack, and I'm going to make as if I'm retreating,
Yeah.
and then I'll leap forward and try to jump onto the dragon's back of their head and ram the bit and bridle into its mouth.
You're gonna try to ride
Is this
the dragon.
size accurate?
Yes, that is very size accurate.
You
So
can
I would
try
like to know
mount the dragon.
how you plan to try and mount that dragon.
I have fantastic acrobatics. I'm a bard.
You can't possibly leap that high. So I just need to know
Oh,
in the
I
physical
see.
world how you will do that.
Like-
So you'd have to move forward. So you would move 30 feet, which would put you like here.
Oh, so I can't even run underneath
So
it.
you can't even. So you just start to move towards the doorway. Is that kind of your? Or you could dash, so you get further, but then you can't go anywhere from there.
I'm going
Do you have a bit and
Regardless, he's
bridle?
been,
Why do you have a bit and bridle?
Oh, because I used
Do you
to
have one in your
I
equipment?
do. I used to have Phantom Steed.
Okay.
Well, it was a
Phantom
fancy big
Steve?
bridal, but you know what? I'm just gonna dance seductively.
You start to dance in
Just
front of the
dance
dragon.
seductively. That's right. Just,
I'd like you to make a performance check.
All right, here we go.
Are you trying to? What's your attempt here?
I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
You're just really nervous. It's like a nervous dance. You just start to.
It's just, I mean, something we've seen on the stream is that bards do crazy things in scary
20
situations.
20 not natural, but I'm dancing.
20 not natural. She actually lets out a bit of a chuckle. She Curious tactic.
Right.
That's all I got.
I
That's all I
might
got.
keep you.
Ew.
Star-Lord thing.
McGill, Harshnag is on deck.
Wow. Wow. Is McGill behind me? Can he see me gyrating?
McGill's right here.
All right.
So yeah, McGill sees that.
Would you like me to
and-
cast blindness on you?
Yeah. Wow. We have an affinity with Harshnag now.
Are you talking to me?
Actually, Jay.
This is a tricky situation. So
Could I cast a spell while I'm dancing? Okay, that's what your next turn.
Can we ask Harshnag why he's so mad? What the
I look
history-
back at Harshnag. I said, "Is this it?"
His eyes are just.
He's not even
He's
hearing
locked
me.
in.
He's not even hearing me.
He's locked and he kind of looks at you, like, what do you mean?
Is this where we go?
Are you waiting for a response?
I'm like, we all owe this guy. This is where my character is. Me as a player, I want to go through that door. My character
Yeah.
says
Loyalty.
I owe my life to Harshnag.
Okay.
And if this is where we go, this is where we go.
Okay. He says, he turns to you, and he can't act, but he will respond to your question. And he turns to you and says, "This is where you go. Flee."
Harshnag says that?
What do you do? A split second.
Fair enough. Die well.
With that, he turns towards the blue dragon. He says, "Vile creature." He doesn't say that because that's not his voice. He says, "Vile creature, you will fall this day." And he brings up his great axe and he starts to charge the blue dragon. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Son of a.
So good.
Okay.
All right.
That was the toughest moment I think I've had
That's
playing
great.
this game.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because I was like, fuck, we need to do this, but Harshnag, you're making things so fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn it, Borat!
Jesus, Harshnag, you're being a vor. Fucking
Yeah.
smarten up.
Hey,
Ha!
that's my feelings you're hurting.
Yeah, okay.
And Boar's only recently
All
discovered.
right. Thank
he
you
has
so much for
feelings.
joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
That was so great.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
I don't know if we got any questions there. We are at 10:30, which is kind of our cutoff time.
Yeah.
We are going to select a winner from for
Winner,
tonight's
Gagnon.
Whiz Kits. Only Canadians would understand that.
Right.
But whatever.
Yeah, okay, so how are we picking this one?
I'm going to roll a dice. So we have 13 shares, and I'm going to roll a dice and find out who won. Here we go. You guys ready?
It's like rolling for a wand, only the effects are always good.
Hey,
Sorry, the purple lights was useful. It was a great job.
It was
It's
really,
beautiful.
I mean...
It was.
Oh yeah, it helps so
I think
much.
the people-
Johnny Guertin. Guertin?
Johnny!
Guertin. Johnny, you are the winner of a Whiz Kit.
Yeah!
Johnny!
Johnny, if you're still watching, please send us a private message with your address. If not, we will follow up with you to make sure that we get that address from you. Congrats, you will get a WizKids Miniatures prize pack in the mail sometime this month. So enjoy that, please. Thank you all again for tuning in. Make sure that you hit that little bell icon to the top right of the stream, and that will notify you when we're about to go live with another session. A week from today, no, we are not, actually. It is a holiday. It is Thanksgiving in Canada. We will not be having a stream come this Monday. So you will see us, Sentinels of the Storm, Blue Dragon, in the house, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks.
So next Monday we will not have a stream. I apologize for that. Some of us aren't able to make it on the Order of Dragon's Bane. So you guys will see the Sentinels of the Storm back in 2 weeks. Make sure that you head to realmsmith.tv to check out our Kobold Press Zombie Lord crate, which features an encounter written by Dan Dillon, straight from the pages, the Zombie Lord was taken straight from the pages of the Creature Codex. So check that out, realmsmith.tv. You can subscribe to our crate, and that will be for next month's crate. Check us out on YouTube at Realmsmith, and on Twitter and Instagram and on Facebook at Realmsmith TV. We have lots of content and pictures, that makes no sense, but tutorials and lots of fun stuff that we put on a daily basis. So please follow us on those platforms and support us. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. We will see you in 2 weeks. Are you ready, stand-in producer, to see us out?
I'm ready.
I was going to ask, do our American brethren and sisters know why we have Thanksgiving before they do?
Oh no, I thought you were going to ask the Yoda question.
No.
Inside joke, sorry.
No. In case any of you were wondering why the Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving
Is
before...
is this an anti-US?
No,
comment?
this is not anti-US. No, anyway.
Okay.
The reason why Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving before the U.S. is actually, it goes back a couple of centuries. Canadians, of all the meat that we enjoy in Canada, turkey is by far our favorite, hands down, by miles. So our Parliament actually, about 100 years ago, passed a law that moved our Thanksgiving ahead of the Americans so that we could enjoy the choicest, juiciest turkeys from all over North America. And as a result, whatever we don't end up finishing, the U.S. gets about a month later. So, in case you were wondering, that's the official reason why our Thanksgiving is
Thank you for educating us.
Yeah, and
No idea.
I can't get
Happy
2
Thanksgiving.
minutes back.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'll never get that back.
Never
Jeff. That was great. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks. Again, realmsmith.tv. Check out our crates.
Huzzah!
Check out all of our tutorials. And have a good week. Peace.